Danny Bonaducci, and you are watching Govs Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by the Roslyn Social, North Shore's premier rooftop lounge, located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. Give them a call, 516-801-4963, and say hi to Nick. Fantastic food, great atmosphere, just a great time all around. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. So call Two Eagles Auto Body and ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Governor's Green Room. We are live from the Governor's Green Room right here at Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown, Strong Island, baby. Yeah, big show here tonight. YouTube sensation. What's his name again?
Curtis Connor. Curtis Connor headlining the club.
We have a YouTuber, Curtis Connor, headlining the club. He drew a big crowd, actually, and a lot of younger people are floating around, and it looks like a good time. Like, we could hear him out there. He's killing the way a YouTuber would. Yeah, these YouTube guys, it's a whole new world for comedy.
It really is.
Yeah, these YouTube guys can just build up a fan base before they even paid their dues out on the scene, really.
Well, as far as I know, it's a little different with Curtis Connor, and they do. The club brings in a lot of these YouTubers. They don't have a lot of stage experience. But from what I understand, that's not the case with Curtis. Apparently, he's been hitting the clubs up in Canada.
How old is he?
He looks like he's 12.
Okay.
I met him briefly in the hallway.
So he probably was paying his dues in Canada, perhaps. But I mean, where? Like, Vancouver's got a pretty thriving scene.
Toronto does too, doesn't it?
Toronto, I know Vancouver's like the place to go. Montreal has the comedy festival.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Montreal.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I know Montreal has a big comedy scene.
Yeah, Vancouver is like really heavy duty, and Toronto probably has some clubs too. Obviously it's a city; they probably got it going on. But again, with the YouTubers, and maybe not in this guy's case, but these guys could build up a fan base before they ever even hit a comedy stage, so they could like start to go viral and get likability points, get kids to follow them. And then when they do announce that they're going to be live, it becomes like this big thing where all their fans will show up. And I think that's what's happening. It's a new era, and we have to figure out how we can go viral, Tony.
I know, Don. You better take your clothes off.
The only way I'm going viral is by continuing to refuse to get the vaccination. Maybe then we'll go viral.
You get a virus.
So we got we're on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. You can comment. Call us up.
Phone lines are open.
Yeah, phone lines are open.
Liz Batapede. Hello, Liz Batapede.
Yeah,
she's watching. I'm reading comments off YouTube. So if you want us to see your comments, go to YouTube. It's also a big deal for governors tonight. Well, they got great shows going on all over the place. Like you said, Curtis Connor is here. There's nothing in the Little Room tonight, but McGuire's in Bohemia. They got Tim Crompier, who was on our show the other day. And, of course, tonight at 9:30 is the Tim Saliani Show with Tim and Carla and Andy Plagenos and Kathy Arnold and some great comedians.
It's Carla's birthday today.
That's right, yes.
Yeah, Carla is also, it's her birthday today. So if you're at McGuire's and you see Carla, make sure you tell her happy birthday.
And everybody get their birthday suits on, including Carla. So get the birthday suits.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be terrific.
I think so. I think it'd be terrific.
Yeah.
And, of course, at the brokerage, James Mattern is playing. James, who was on our show yesterday. He's playing. He was a lot of fun. And, of course, don't forget, as featured in Newsday the other day, representing governors at Westbury Music Fair tonight. We're sitting in his chair.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's not even Westbury Music Fair anymore. What's it called? The NYCB Theater or something in Westbury?
Oh, they changed it?
Yeah, it's not the Westbury Music Fair anymore. Actually, yeah, it's probably in there. You could probably find it there.
He's 41. I thought the guy was like 50.
He's 41.
He's only 41 years old.
Only 41.
Wow.
Anthony Rodia over there at Westbury tonight. Tonight's the big night.
Let's see here. Comedy became a weekend side job until March 2019 when Rodia made a life-altering decision to quit his day job as a finance manager for a luxury car dealership.
Bye-bye finance.
To be a full-time comedian. Due to his popularity on social media, which is what we're just talking about.
Exactly.
With cartoon character Papa Rodia, Uncle Vinny, and Zia Lucia, Rodia's fan base has grown significantly. And now he's headlining NYCB Theater at Westbury on Saturday. Wow.
Oh, all right, NYCB Theater. Okay.
The NYCB Theater.
In Westbury.
Wow,
that's tonight.
Congratulations to Anthony Rodia. He's out there doing his thing, him and Goomba.
That's right.
And
representing governors. Governors made it happen over there in Westbury tonight.
Yeah, this is huge.
Yep. That's why there's nobody here, because they're all over there.
Yeah.
And they actually had me, yesterday they came to me and they go, we need some, they gave me 2 songs. I Made It by Rudolph, some rap thing that I've never heard, and Lick It Up by Kiss. One of the owners from Governors came to me and asked me if I could he gave me a little thumb drive, and he said, can you put those 2 songs on here? I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. So now, none of the owners of Governors are like younger than 50. I'll just put it that way. So I put the music on the thumb drive, I give it back to him, and I go, just joke with him, I go, so this is, your music, rap and Kiss? And he goes, actually, no, this is for Anthony. This is going to be his entrance music at Westbury.
Lick it up.
Yeah.
Lick it up. I've seen clips of him performing at other venues around the United States, and he comes out dancing almost like Magic Mike style.
Yes,
like
I've seen that, yes.
He's flexing in there, and he's just like out there. He's just like... And people are eating it up. They are licking it up. They're going nuts. They love seeing this guy. He's just like...
He does have a very loyal following.
You know what it is? He has confidence like I have when I'm in my room in front of the mirror, dancing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like he almost doesn't give a shit who sees him. He's just like, look it up. Look it up. And speaking of bedroom confidence.
Speaking of licking it up.
Look at this Marty going with the beard.
I know.
Wow,
Man.
Look at you. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. And your leather jacket, you're like, this is Jeff Bosey, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only.
We were talking about it on the show the other day about, how, look at his hair. He's even like, styling his hair. He's got the beard going.
One day I'll be one day I'll be a full-fledged adult. And I'll start growing hair in weird places.
Well, look at you. I dig it. It's a little. It gives you a little bit of macho-ness to you. All you need is like a tattoo and a muscle. And then you'll be great. Oh, he's got one.
Oh, he's got a tattoo.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, it's one of those lick-ons. Speaking about licking it up, it's one of those lick-ons.
Let us know, people, if you're watching and listening, what you think about Jeff Bosey's look he's got going on here.
I'm trying. No,
I'm digging it. Are you getting rid of the fedora and just now, or you got to stick with it?
With the fedora or this?
Both. I think it's both.
Both. Okay. Well, I could always put a hat on top of the head.
Dude, the leather jacket with the fedora. It's Rocky.
Kick ass. Now, if we only write
material. It's Rocky.
Now,
he needs the gloves with the fingers and a ball and be like, "Hey, everybody!"
And a speech impediment.
Well, you kind of have a speech impediment.
Thank you.
It is the weekend after all.
It is the weekend when you and then now, I'm looking at some of your posts. Did you recently do something that most men? Like tell other men, not to do, but you did, with the lovely lady, Wendy.
Oh, you get engaged?
Yes.
I got engaged a year ago, but that picture I put with the birthday posts.
Yeah. Okay, so then, never mind.
But I am engaged.
Okay.
And we do plan on getting married.
All right.
And we'll invite you.
Oh,
I would love to have you. You hit it off. My family loves you.
Oh, okay,
They
cool.
talk
I
about
love
you-
them. They're awesome.
Yeah, they're like, who's the guy who handed out the cookies? He's so awesome. He did stand up at your party. Yeah, you fit right in. So
It's like, look at you giving his Make-A-Wish.
but I do like the looks. And now look at us with 3 bearded, all gray beards.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I didn't want to be the out one here. You know, I figured, at one point I'd be sitting in with the amazing Don Sill and Tony Walker, and I was like, I can't be the only guy that comes in all clean shaven. That'd be weird.
What was the decision behind the beard? Like,
Okay.
You just decided I'm gonna try something new.
I really fail every year for No Shave November. I really do, every time, because it gets to a certain point where you have to get past a certain point when you're growing a beard, and it's like you want to rip your face off. That part where it goes in.
I've never had that problem.
Ever.
Honest to God.
It never happened to me either.
No.
But I know what they're talking about.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And I'm sitting there, I was
But
like,
it never happened to me either.
it's like I got fleas or something, and I'm scratching away. But then finally, after about the week, you had to wait that week. Deal with it for the week. Okay? I don't know. Maybe it's an Irish thing or a Polish thing. Maybe the Polish thing. But you deal with it for about a week, deal with the itchiness. But then afterwards, it goes away, and then that's about it. And now it's just coming in. And this is the first beard I have ever grown in my entire life.
Really?
So basically, you're saying
I'm
you've
digging it.
Yeah, you've been failing at No
Everything.
Shave November. So the past year, you finally hit puberty, is what you're saying.
Yes. And the sad part is that when I grow it in, it came in white. So I was like, wow, what a great time to start.
But I'm with Don. I do think it looks good.
It looks good, but we already got some comments, or at least one comment.
All right.
Greg DiFilippo says
here we
that-
go.
He says that Carrot Top really got old. So I can see a little bit of the Carrot Top. Are you naturally a redhead?
It's supposed to be in what we call in a gay way, strawberry blonde.
You're correct. That was no.
I used to always ask my mom, I was like, what am I blonde? Am I a redhead? Darling, you're strawberry blonde. And I was like, so I would tell everybody, I'm strawberry blonde. And they would go, wow, let me open my fly. You can start sucking.
Oh, damn.
So,
Wow.
And the term beard had a whole different meaning for you before you grew that.
Nicely done.
Joan Asher's watching. Hello, Joan.
What does Joan Asher think of the new Jeff Bosey? You got to wear the leather jacket and see everybody see the whole.
So we
the
got
whole-
to keep it 100 degrees. Okay.
I just wish you had your fedora, because I think the fedora with this whole kind of badass look,
I always keep an emergency fedora in the
look
car.
look at him now. Look
You
at
know,
this.
so-
You do, yeah. You know,
An emergency fedora.
the security guard, I forget his name. He was at the brokerage for years.
Right.
He just recently retired. I mean, now with this look, if I didn't know you, I'd be like, I don't think I'd fuck with that guy.
Yeah, all you need is a chain wallet, and you'll be set.
Or listen, I do have my ever so classic hobo wallet. I don't have a chain wallet. But
Hobo wallet?
It is a hobo wallet.
Oh yeah, I love this wallet. I've seen
You
this
know,
wallet before.
you gotta- yeah, it's a hobo wallet.
It's all taped. That's
Oh, it's the duct tape wallet. I used to have one.
Well, not duct tape. These are all people who failed inspections, and I get to rip off their stickers, and I keep it as a memento. It's kind of like Steve Rocco Perillo with his death cards.
And speaking of Steve Rocco Perillo,
Yes.
is that why you grew the beard? You just in case you need to kick his ass at work?
Well-
Steve Rocco Perillo now works with Jeff Bosey with the scales.
You hired him?
Yes, we took on the man of death himself.
What was that job interview like?
Luckily, we have an HR department, Don, and I didn't have to handle the hiring process.
Yeah, but your name had to be behind that. Like, I'm sure he went in and said, "Yeah, I Jeff Bosey recommended
Now,
me
listen,
for
if you're
this
gonna
job."
do it,
Bring
you
in
gotta
our next candidate for the job, please.
With the eyeliner.
He comes floating in. Just floats in. Hello.
Do you have any references? Yeah, they're at the cemetery.
I'm really ahead at the cemeteries.
I can measure dead bodies.
I weigh them all the time.
I weigh dead bodies all the time. Can I have a job?
And he's like, what's your eyeliner policy? That could be a deal breaker, motherfucker.
Liz Batapede, I have to get used to seeing Jeff with the beard.
Thank you.
Do you think, Liz? Do you think as a woman is he more attractive now?
Okay, as I was a woman, but okay. So,
As a woman, what do you think of Jeff's beard?
Do you think he's more attractive now? Does he have a little bit of macho? Does he look a little tougher, a little bit more manly now? To you, in your opinion? Look at him! Look at that! Yeah, show the tattoo arm. Is what you got to show. Yeah.
It's so far up the arm, and up the ass. Same thing.
You know what chicks really dig now?
A big cock.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm told. When they're breaking up with me, I really like guys with big ones. No, but they like neck tattoos.
Oh,
on the side of the necks.
What girls like that?
These younger ones. If you want
the girls that are here tonight to see Curtis Connor.
If you want like a 20-something-year-old hot stuff chick, they like the neck tat.
Oh, that's what I'm missing from getting the 20-year-olds.
Yeah, that and $50.
Yeah.
How much, baby?
That'll be $50.
I'm not getting a neck tattoo to try to sleep with a moron. As much as they're like the late 20s, I want to emphasize late 20-year-olds are decent eye candy. But at the same token, I start talking to them and I go, oh fuck. I can't do this. I can't tolerate it. I'm not going to tolerate it, and I walk away. I had
we got some comments real quick.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll read you these. These are Facebook comments. We also on YouTube as well, everybody.
Yeah, Elizabeth Batapete says he's tougher looking. She says that on YouTube. It's right there. There you go.
Now we just got to...
How did I lose this?
I don't know.
You lost it?
Go back.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
All right, so Kristen Rum O'Flattery.
Love Kirsten.
She loves the beard.
Thank you.
Nice.
She thinks the beard and the jacket is a good look.
Thank you.
I think you might have a chance.
We met Kirsten. She was at the foot race.
Yeah.
She showed up to watch.
Oh yeah, how are you? Very nice to see you. Also, is Jeff driving a van now with a bowl of candy in the back?
Listen, I would never drive around in my van with a bowl of candy. Speaking of candy, I'm not going to be available for if you guys do have a green room next week.
Okay.
Because I'm starting to get booked because
nice. Good for
I got rid of
you.
the Fedora. But since it's almost Christmas time,
What is he whipping out?
I did bring out some candy
very
canes.
nice, everybody. We got candy canes.
Something to put in your mouth and lick up.
Lick it up. Lick it up. Liz Batapy, I don't know if you already mentioned this, it said that you are tougher looking and that you're going through a midlife crisis right now.
I am.
That's where the neck tattoo, when you see an older guy with like all of a sudden gets tattoos
Right.
or makes a drastic difference in their appearance, like all of a sudden they have frosted tips. That's when you know that they perhaps are going through something. But I don't think in your case. I think in your case, you're still trying to find your comedy identity, who you are on stage.
But he also but he looks good. I mean, sometimes you get those older guys that like now who are growing mullets, and they think they look
and wearing
current,
skinny jeans.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. The faded skinny jeans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they look
But
ridiculous.
Jeff looks good. I like it.
I like it too.
Thank you.
I still think stick with the fedora. Don't lose.
Okay,
the
I'm not
fedora.
going to lose. Listen, I bought too many of them to lose them.
Yeah.
Okay, I got different colors. I got different arrangements of them. I got holiday editions. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of the
Very
fedoras
good.
whatsoever.
Very good.
The crowd is
but-
going crazy out there.
The crowd loves these YouTube comedians.
Yeah, they really do.
I don't get it. I really don't.
See, you gave us the candy, and all of a sudden now it all came true about you driving the van with the candy. And it said, "Hey, little boy, want some candy?"
Listen, if you guys want, I have a puppy in the car. It's warm out.
Liz says yes. He does look good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh
think-
my
Nice.
God.
Wow. There you go.
know, I've actually, like I said, since I've grown
Have you ever
this out,
been sexually, like, have girls ever been drawn to you?
how do you answer that, Don? Seriously, like, has anybody ever wanted? That's like seriously, like, has anybody ever wanted to fuck you? I mean, that wasn't already like intoxicated.
Basically, Don saying he doesn't believe anybody was, so he had to ask for
now
proof.
this could be a whole new chapter in your life.
Listen, actually, since I
You could be desirable.
Like Sean Connery, he got better with age.
there you go. I
There
just
you
need
go.
like some sort of like bro going and like talking about like some things around here don't react well around bullets. And then I remember how he said that in Red October, and he said it to Alec Baldwin, but he didn't take caution. That's why he shot the person. Anyways, moving on. I've gotten actually a lot of compliments from whether it's male, female, and I'll take anything that's breathing at this point. So I'll take any compliment right about now. It's really amazing. It reminds me, the last time I got this many compliments when I did something changing of myself was when I went like in my late teens, early 20s, and I lost a shitload of weight.
Right, yeah.
Okay, I went from like where I am now. I was down to like 175.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay. So, and I remember I had girls like, wow, you look great, Jeff. Hey, oh my God. And then I was like, great, now you talk to me. So it was a fat thing, wasn't it?
Were you fat as a kid?
I was just as heavy then, yeah. You know,
Oh, yeah?
I mean, it was like, the 240s and everything.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't look good
Wow.
on someone at my height. I mean, I can't be. I mean, if I was 6'4", it would be great. But
Yeah, right.
when you have the undesirable, unfuckable 5'9", I mean, that's what goes down. Like nobody wants to touch you.
Yeah, well,
Well, they don't go down. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Jinx!
But I'm digging it. I think you
Thank
look
you.
good. I think you look good.
Where are you
And,
playing next week?
Oh, not here.
No, it's all right. You can say
Oh,
it.
okay. It's a bar gig over in Bethpage.
Oh, nice.
So,
One Eye Jacks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean,
Cool.
I mean, it's. Listen, I'll take anything.
Of course, why not?
I mean,
You got to get all the stage time you can get.
Yeah.
Keep,
Right.
keep doing it. Keep wearing the fedora. Keep
Yeah.
rocking it.
yeah.
And you're getting funnier and funnier. We were just talking earlier before the show started how
Yeah.
you really have grown so much through the last few years. And
I appreciate
yeah,
that.
man.
It's true.
Well,
Absolutely. it's
I
true.
have to redeem myself. I have a lot of painful memories from doing a contest years ago.
I know. We have to do something. I have to get that thing back.
But I mean, my whole thing is now I have this like, okay, fine. I had the fedora. I'm always the pushover, And you know what? That's my personality. I don't mind having the shit rain on me. Yeah, and that's a good porno.
Two girls in a cup.
Oh God, that's so desirable. What? Go ahead.
You've become in here. You've become like a fan favorite, if you will, for lack of a better word. You've become known to all the shows and our loyal viewers.
Right.
Really,
And I love them all. I really do.
And they do. They all love seeing you.
And I love seeing them when they comment and
Yeah.
chime on in. I mean, between Kirsten and Elizabeth and Mama Joan, and then I don't DJ. Oh yeah, who doesn't love DJ D Love?
He hasn't called in yet. And Nikki
Not
Delaney is just chiming
Mickey
in.
Oh, Mickey
Delaney,
Delaney.
yes.
Oh, very nice.
I finally accepted his friend request.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
I have no idea. I still have no idea who this gentleman is. You want to know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Let the mystery be, wondrous, and then this way I can go ahead and probably it's like a whiny old woman that doesn't have her teeth in. And by the way, I'm available next week.
He loves you though, Mickey. And
Yep,
he's over there
absolutely.
in Seattle,
Right.
living it up over there in the West Coast. So it's early for him. What time is it over there right now?
5 o'clock, I think.
Oh, good. Just in time for his enema.
Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, it's great to have you here. I haven't seen you in a while. We did
Yeah.
our top 5 episode. It's released now.
Yes, I saw that.
out
It was
there.
great. Thank you.
Yeah,
you really listen. I feel like when I do any sort of segment of yours, Don, it seems like the whole thing is done like that. But then when you put it together, I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, he really does know how to do the movie magic.
He's the full package, man.
know?
He's good interviews, good conversation, editing, funny. It's all.
Yeah, it came out great. And if people haven't watched it, check it out. It's on Govs Radio or Govs Podcast now. Check it out. And top 5s. This is the character comedians that we did. We talk about comedians who are in character when they take the stage. So, like, a couple of the guys, just watch it and check it out. But we have a couple of really, like, iconic comedians that are characters on stage. So it's pretty cool to see that. So make sure you check that out as well.
I just like the fact that you go ahead and you sing, like, I don't know if anybody ever realized, but just to single these people out and pull them out of that, all the comedians that have been in the past, you pull these out like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't realize that.
It's cool because I think they are a learning experience too. If you're interested in comedy or stand-up comedy, you could really learn a lot if you watch these top fives. And ours is no exception. You were really great on it. You really came prepared.
Oh,
Threw a couple curveballs out there.
Well, that's me. You know, it's like sitting there, it's like, oh, what Jeff? Jeff's definitely going to say like, oh, he's taking off clothes. Here we go. Okay, here it is. So, but now I exclusively remember Tony mentioning, and I don't know if you guys did it right before I came in. I tried to race to get over here, and then I tried to leave my house, and I had work today, and I tried to leave my house to get over here, and then of course I get bombarded with my family, you know, those people, and you know, they wanted to ask like stupid questions like, is the boiler leaking, and is this yours, and you know, like, Dad, are you going to comedy? And I was like, yeah, I told you. That's why I'm like trying to make sure that we're having father and son time by not being here.
When he's like 17, 18, you're going to start bringing him out with you?
I would listen. My hopes are, and I'm very doubtful of this, that if I'm in this long enough and I stick with it, I'm in it long enough that eventually, when he gets older, that let's say, you know, he tells all his friends like, oh yeah, let's go to a comedy club, or they go out to comedy or something like, and I can sit there like, hey, hi, I know people, or if they want to know someone, you know, or maybe if any of the other people that become really famous like that are in the certain tier that they're in now, I can say, oh yeah, I know them. I can give them a call or whatever, or like, you know, whatever the case may be, you know, to get my, like, let's say, like staples, like, you know, Jackie Martlin's a staple, Bob Nelson's a staple. These are people that are like just figments in the comedy community, and then, you know, that's the whole thing. Like, sit there like, oh, I know that person, like how you know Jackie personally, you know. I mean, these are key things. Like, I'm hopefully it's not only an investment in myself, but also at the same time, in the back of my head, it's an investment for my son.
Right, there you go.
Okay, that got you sentimental. Let's change the subject.
No, that's good. That's good. Everyone has to have a drive and a reason to do it, and you're thinking way ahead, and that's great.
Look at Joan Asher's comment there.
Wow. You definitely look more manly.
No, the next one. Jeff finally stepped away from Goodwill.
That's
ladies,
fair. That's fair.
The ladies are noticing, Jeff.
Right.
Are noticing.
Right.
This is good.
This is good. It just reminds me of the fact that, like, you know, like, just prior to me coming here also that I was homeless. I mean, come on.
Maybe she's a little aroused by your new look.
I think so. Just go, hey. There we go.
Now I just need to kick a jukebox.
Yeah, there you go.
We did the same thing. We went out for Carla's birthday, and Keegan did the same thing. Jeff, give me a little hey.
Oh, you wore the jacket and the whole
thing?
Yeah, nice.
But now the whole thing is like, if I have this look, now I got to write another. Not that I had one to begin with, but I got to write an act around this now. I mean, if this is my whole new look, now I got to write something towards it. I can't just sit there and go like, 20 cookbooks, and my wife and yard sales. I can't do that now.
No, I'm going to disagree.
No, you think you could?
I think you still get away with it
with the corny.
I don't think you need to address the look.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Okay.
Just be you.
Right.
Just be me.
Don't address the look because, you know, then like Joey Petroni doesn't he address his look? Like, you don't need to do that. No, you're good.
You know what? The whole thing is like, let's say I start working out and this gets better and, you know, and more attractive, you know, and I go on stage and I can say, hi. Hi, everybody.
That could be funny.
You know,
that could be funny.
But no. Back to that. I remember Tony saying that you had a very interesting story when you were away.
Oh,
yes,
wow,
we were going to get to that. Yeah,
yeah, I can tell it now if you want. I mean, so
yeah, why not?
So yeah, because I don't think any of these comics are coming in today. So this is just the three of us today, and us and Joan and Elizabeth are gonna listen to this one. We got
and Mickey
and DiFilippo and Kirsten. So all right, so listen. So here's what happened. So I went to North Carolina to visit family over there, and we did Thanksgiving, and then the next day's Black Friday. So we went to the mall, this big, beautiful mall called the South Point Mall in Durham, North Kakalaka. And I get there, and it's all festive, and it's Christmassy, and it's beautiful.
And who was with you?
It was me, Wendy's mom, who's like almost 80.
Wow.
And Wendy's sister, who's her younger sister, like mid-40s, whatever. Not that it matters, but we're all walking around. It's me and all these. She is.
Okay. Okay. So now,
but she likes macho dudes like you.
Yes. Okay. And $50. Go ahead. Moving on.
Yeah. So I'm walking through the mall and we're shopping, and it's nice. And there's a little midget.
As opposed to a big midget.
Well, there are some big midgets.
Well, true.
And then there's little.
Well, what do you mean there was a midget? What?
There was a little midget running around, and I was just so.
I love how
I love midgets.
Every story has a midget.
I love midgets.
I love midgets.
It's so magical.
You're like Pedro Martinez.
Midgets might think it's a derogatory. Hey, you're calling me a midget? That's like the N word. No, it's not. Midget's a beautiful word. It makes me smile. I've never said midget angry. No one goes, "Hey, you little midget," and like, "Hey, you little midget." Like they say it with a smile. Like, hey, these little midgets. It's midgets. You're like, oh my God, I got midgets. Like, even me, I'm 50-year-old grown man. I got midgets.
Meanwhile, this guy was just shopping, and he's like, "Fuck you!"
No, this guy was dressed as a freaking elf.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it made it even better. I was like, holy shit! So
Was it Mario?
no, it was like I wish it was Mario is a tall midget. He's a tall midget.
He is.
Yeah, it's tall. There's tall midgets and the short midgets. Well, Mario's like a dwarf. He's like a boy that never grew up. Like, I want to be a real boy. And he was like Pinocchio. And then she just said, "Bing, I'm a boy. I'm a real boy." But this was an actual. This was an actual midget, and he had the little midget arms, the little midget legs, like, hey, wave your hands in the air. So he was this little guy, and I loved him. And he was just like an elf, and he had a long beard, like a fucking gnome, like a little gnome. So I was like, holy shit. So I wanted to take a picture with the midget. I go, Wendy, I'm going to go over there and take a selfie with the little guy. She goes, just wait. She goes, God damn it, just wait till we're done shopping. On the way out, we'll get him, because he was around the Santa Met. He was hovering around the Santa area. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll get him on the way out. So then we go start doing a little shopping. I'm bored. All I'm thinking about is like a little midget.
This is a great goddamn story. I love this. Every aspect of it is great. I love it. Midgets, gnomes, and happiness. I love this.
So the whole time she's looking at, like, sweaters and shit, and who we're gonna get Christmas presents for, and I'm just like, I want to see this fucking midget. So anyway, they end up in the store, and the midget is across the way from the store. I can see him. He's over there. He's just over there, moving around. So I go.
He's like one of the 16-year-olds here that want to see Curtis Connor.
Yeah. So I say to Wendy, I go, because they're looking at clothes and shit. So I go to Wendy, her mother, and the sister. I go, I'm gonna just wait outside the store. I'm just gonna look.
Look at the midget.
I just want to go and look at this midget. So I didn't tell her that. I guess I'm gonna go wait outside, but I just wanted to watch him. So I just wanted to watch him. So I went outside the store. And I'm standing there, just watching the midget. It's like. He is watching, just like this with a smile on his face. He's like. So then all of a sudden, Wendy and her mother come out and they go, "What are you doing?" I go, "Nothing, just hanging there." So we're all standing around, and then all of a sudden I look over and there's hundreds of people, like it felt like hundreds, running. And you hear noises, and there's people running. I go, what the fuck are they running for? So I see my mother-in-law, who's almost 80, in the middle, looking at those, like, they have, like, they sell hats and shit in the middle of the concourse. So I go grab her, and now
it would have been like the scene from The Lion King where you have, like, the herd coming out.
It was like a herd, yeah. So I ran in there. I'm shielding her.
I'm sorry. They came from that store that Wendy was in?
No, they came from. So we were in. Like,
it was in the mall itself.
Yeah, in the mall. The people just running top speed, screaming, "Ah!" It's just chaos.
So you knew something was wrong.
I knew something was wrong. My heart rate immediately went up, and now all I want to do is get my mother-in-law and Wendy
and the midget.
Because
save the midget! Save the midget!
Where the fuck's the midget?
Come with me. You can magically get us out of here.
He just wiggles his nose.
And all of a sudden you're in Hawaii.
We're in the North Pole. We're in the workshop. Holy shit.
Here comes Santa. You're safe with me.
So I grabbed her mother and I grabbed Wendy. Her sister's still in there shopping. I run up against this like a little cove inside the window.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You know, and so to block in case this gunfire or something, we're kind of shielded somewhat. So I'm holding her. I got both her mother and I'm like guarding them. And then I told Wendy later, I go, now you know I would take a bullet for you.
Right.
But anyway, so I'm holding them, and now I'm like, and then all of a sudden the crowd dissipates. And for a second, I'm like, will they all run in and take pictures with the midget? like it's all realized as a freaking elf.
So everyone else is seeing what I'm seeing.
He is real. So Wendy starts freaking out. Oh, so then I'm holding him. Then the crowd dissipates, and there becomes silence in the mall.
Well, that's scary too.
Yeah, just me, her mother, the sister, and then there's another little family here of these like little. Like, they were all short. There's like this little Indian guy, and he's literally praying. He's like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So then,
Sorry to laugh.
So then all of a sudden I hear pop, pop.
No
I
way.
hear fucking gunshots. My heart.
Holy crap.
Wow.
My heart's racing. There was an active gunman in the South Point Mall in Durham on Black Friday. You could Google it if you want. I'm not in there. The midget's not in there. But anyway, so
We gotta look for a news report with the midget, and it just says instead of the name, it just says midget.
yeah, it just says. He's just like,
I told everybody follow the yellow brick road.
tell everybody follow me. I'll bring you to Candy Cane Land. So anyway, so then Wendy's like, my sister. So I go to the store. In my mind, I want to get her sister out of the fucking store and get the hell out of the mall.
Yeah, right.
Instead, the doors are locked. They lock the store. So I'm jiggling the handle. The sister says, that's my family. Let them in. So they let me in, and they let Wendy and her mother in. And then they bring us all the way to the back, lock the doors, make us sit down. They turn off all the lights, and now you're sitting there.
Oh, my God.
Like sitting ducks.
Wait,
Right.
now hold on. Now here's a serious question. What kind of store was it? Was there food in this store?
There was no food.
It was clothing.
We would have been cannibals if we had to. No, it was it was just a clothing
Yankee
store.
Candle. Oh, I'm sorry.
It was just like one of those little trendy women's clothing
Did
stores.
you try anything on before you were set down?
I tried on a fedora.
Okay.
No,
It's trendy.
No, but I'm sitting there. I actually have a picture of me sitting there, but I'm smiling because it was afterwards. So I'm sitting there, and I go to the guy.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The only thing that can make this story better right now is if at the door you see like a teardrop and the midget going, let me in.
And then he gets shot. No, that's fucking horrible.
Oh, my
It's like,
God.
let me in, let me in.
No, the midget. Don in slow-mo.
Oh, it hurts.
The midget.
I would take a bullet for the midget. I would. I'd push the midget out of the way. He's like down here. I get shot in the knee. Ow!
That's like the name of a punk band album. Take a bullet for the midget.
So we sat there for like a half an hour not knowing what's going on, but I didn't hear any more gunfire.
They weren't in touch with anybody by cell phone or anything?
No, there was no cell phones. The Wi-Fi went down. And that was another
Wi-Fi
weird,
went down.
So, yeah, because I texted my daughter, and I said, who now thinks she's my favorite because she's the only one I texted.
Which daughter?
Amanda. So I texted her because she was the last one I texted, so her name was right there. So I texted her and I said, there's gunfire at the mall. Just letting you know. Tell your sisters and your brother that I love them.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did that one.
Well, I didn't know what the fuck was happening. Like,
Right.
it was a scary moment, and be honest with you. When you hear the guns and you don't know if it's a guy walking around, just,
Right.
pow, killing random
Yeah.
people. Luckily, it wasn't a gunman killing random people. It was a dispute with two gang members. They shot
Right.
each other. Nobody died. There was like 10 injuries. One kid, a little kid, got hit with a ricochet bullet, a 10-year-old. But nobody died in this thing. But it was crazy. And then, so then a half an hour later, they finally let you know they're going. That's when I took the picture.
Right.
I said, I got to remember this moment. I said, Wendy,
Because without a picture, you would totally forget that moment.
Let's take a selfie.
Wendy was so pissed. Wendy was so pissed that I wanted to take a picture. She's like, fucking really? What is wrong with you? I see if I can find it.
Oh, this is great. I mean,
Yeah.
now after it was all, you got the all clear. Did you still tell Wendy that you wanted to sit around and wait for the midget?
I actually said to her, I said, I guess we're never going to get the picture with the damn midget.
Yeah, I know. You should have done it in the first place.
Yeah, and she just laughed.
Oh, my God.
And what did you do when they said it was all clear? Did you leave or did you continue shopping?
We were escorted. No, the whole mall was shut down.
Right.
Oh, wow.
We were escorted out by the police. And then we also, I knew that they didn't catch everybody because they made us, at the exit, have to show our hands.
Right.
And, so this way we didn't have, any weapons on us or
Right,
anything.
right.
So some of them
you got pat down?
in the gang got away.
But you got a pat down? What do you mean, like, show the hands? Like, look.
It was just showing our hands. So, like, I could have faked it if I had a gun on me. Like,
Or maybe they're, I don't know.
Maybe gunpowder?
Yeah, I'm thinking
Yeah.
discharge or something.
Yeah.
oh, I
from
don't
the
have
gun.
the picture because the picture was taken from her sister. So it's in her sister's phone. I never got it. But I told her, I said, take a picture of me and Wendy. Everybody's like, are you fucking serious? I'm like,
Holy crap.
But that was after we found out.
Happy birthday, by the way. This is all planned out.
But yeah, it was crazy. Then we got escorted out. And again, I was disappointed about the midget situation. And then, but then
Imagine found out it was the midget. It was like two midget
Yeah,
gangs
yeah.
like,
Oh, my God.
fuck you, now fuck you. It was midgets versus the gnomes.
carrying these little tiny guns. Pew 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 pew.
But
I told you I worked as Santa Claus.
then we tried to escape, like not escape, but
Escape, that sounds bad.
yeah, but get out of there.
Okay.
The parking lot was jammed up. We sat in bumper, non-moving traffic in the lanes for 2 hours.
Wow. So it was like you were in New York for a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Dude, it was awful. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a weird experience. I didn't think that would happen in North Carolina. I figured it would happen if that was ever going to happen to me. It would be here in
Bronx.
New York somewhere. Yeah, I didn't think that North Carolina. It was in Durham, which is not the greatest area. It's getting rebuilt, but it's not the greatest.
And you
They
were there
haven't
for 16 years, and you never had anything like that. And then you go
Never.
down to visit, and all of a sudden, boom.
I wanted to go to the mall in Raleigh. So I lived in there for 12 years. I know the Triangle area. They call it Triangle. It's, you got Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill. It's like a triangle. And I always stuck in the Raleigh area. I love Raleigh, North Carolina. And there's a mall over there that I wanted to go to. But Wendy was like, no, I want to go to this new one, the South Point Mall. It's supposed to be really fancy. And it was.
So it's Wendy's fault.
I blame Wendy. I blame her. And for the midget, because she told me not to get the picture with him. I could have had the picture.
Now think about it. If you went to the mall in Raleigh, would that midget have been there?
No, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Listen, it was meant to be that day because without that midget, nothing magical would have happened.
That's true. It was a magical day.
I mean, how many times you get to sit there and come back and say, like, hey, not only was I involved in gang warfare, but there was a magical Lucky Charms motherfucker standing right in the middle of the mall.
The magical midget. That's
the magical midget.
That's a good. I like that name. I'm the magical midget. Everybody.
He should
He should be a magician.
copyright that shit.
Right? You heard it here first, there, midget.
The magical midget.
The magical midget.
He was a cool
Brought to you by
looking-
Hasbro.
Yeah, I was, dude. Every time I see a midget, I love to take pictures with them, even if they don't want me to. Someone like, leave me the fuck alone.
you got a picture of like.
One time, my daughter, all my family knows I love midgets. So my daughter is at the zoo, like she's at like the Bronx Zoo or something. I don't know, with
They have midgets in a cage there.
And there was a midget like looking at the display, and she's like, "Oh my god!" So she went to take a secret picture, but she didn't have her volume off, so it was a. So the midget's like, "Did you just fucking?" The midget got pissed. The midget's actually like, "Did you just fucking take a picture of me, bitch?" It's like. And my daughter was like, I don't know what you're talking. You just fucking took a picture of me, bitch. It was like a mean little midget.
Mean little midget.
Angry little elf.
Must be a South
So
Pole elf.
my daughter's terrified to take pictures of midgets anymore.
This explains why you like Sallie so much.
Yeah, I like little people. I told my kids, and I'll tell the audience here too, to keep there is it has to exist. The most rare human being. There's got to be, this person has to exist out there, and if they do, I would love to meet you.
Oh shit! Here we go.
The most rare human being ever. It's got to be a black albino midget.
Oh my god!
A black albino.
This is borderline fantasy. this isn't even like like a bucket list. This is like fantasy. Like most people sit there like they're watching like mother-daughter porn or 2 Girls 1 Cup or like 8th Street Latinas. No, Don specifically has midget porn going on in his head.
I can't get into midget porn though. Like I don't like that. Because they're too pure for me.
Too pure.
I don't want to see them destroyed.
Jesus Christ!
They're too I equate them to happiness.
You can't.
Gnomes, however, I can watch gnomes.
Those are evil.
Yeah, gnomes porn
are evil.
or troll porn.
Really, troll porn?
Midget.
Are we really?
Albino.
Yeah,
let me see what comes up.
Yeah, because
It's like a unicorn for you.
it is. That's
Once
like
again,
yeah.
another magical figure.
And if I ever met one, I would tell that person, "You are the most rare human being in the world." That's just an albino black.
I know, yeah, I know. It's just the look on their faces.
Oh my god!
There's Victor Bernardo is a great comedian. He's an albino black dude from New York. Victor
Okay.
Bernardo. If anybody checks him out, I think he's still active. He's still around. Victor Bernardo, great guy. But I'm talking about midget.
African children with albinism hunted for limbs in Tunisia.
Wow, damn.
They're hunting midgets.
Is there a bounty?
That's like a really dark version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. They're hunting Oompa Loompas.
Wow.
Are those your favorite? I have to ask. Are those your favorite movies, like Wizard of Oz,
Charlie and the
Santa
Chocolate
Claus is
Factory.
coming to town, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Are these some of your favorites that you sit down and go like, "No, listen, screw Die Hard. We're putting this on tonight."
Yeah, and I tell you what, the movie Elf, when that little dude, when he beats, that's the best part. He's like, "All right, come on." He gets up on the table and runs and beats him up. That's the best.
Or like on Seinfeld when Kramer had that fight with that
Yeah.
midget guy. Yeah.
I love little people. Always did. There was this is a true story.
Like you're a big fan of Peter Dinklage.
When I'm like I think 7 or 8 years older than my sister, right? So I was like 7 or 8 years old, and my dad and my mom came to me and they were like, "Hey," and my brother, and they're like, "Listen, just so you know, there's a possibility that your sister, my mother just got tested, she might have dwarfism and might be a midget."
Oh, and you
kidding.
got excited.
Yeah, this is all true, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
It started from a young age.
I was like, "This is gonna be fucking awesome." I just
Thank you, God.
I just imagine my little sister running around as a midget. Hey, I'd be like, "This is fucking great." She'd get on my back like Yoda and run around like Luke, and all the shit.
Don.
I was so disappointed when she wasn't.
Oh God. So if you have empathy for midgets, call in now. Oh my God.
Liz Batapede, the morning after Thanksgiving at 1 a.m., I decided to go outside and have a cigarette. Well, I listened to someone getting shot maybe 300 or 400 feet away across the street from her.
Wow.
Scary shit.
That is scary. That was this Thanksgiving?
Jeez,
Wow.
what in the world is going on?
The world is crazy now.
Well, you know what happened is like when they had the whole lockdown thing and the whole scarcity of toilet paper, and everyone was running to your local what do you call those hunting stores or whatever those stores that sell guns and ammunition and bows and arrows and everything. For some reason, everyone thought it was going to be like oh great, it's
Like Mad Max.
Mad Max and Thunderdome,
Right.
and we have to get all our weapons. And I was like, I mean, I'm pretty sure the stores are going like, stupids, and they killed
Right.
in the beginning of the year.
There's an ammo store right by me. The line was wrapped around the
Yes.
whole place
Remember
every
that?
morning. I couldn't believe it.
Especially
Remember that?
when the threat of them taking the guns away and all that kind of stuff happens, and the NRA loves when those threats happen because they're able to sell more because panic ensues and people. I mean, look, we have the right to bear arms. People want to have their weapons, and you don't know if are we going to face Armageddon? Is this the end? Is it going to be chaos? You can't even go to the mall without shooting. Can't go outside smoke a cigarette without shooting.
And then, lo and behold, I mean, look at it. It's what, a year and a half later, 2 years later, and look at it. Here we are. What happened? Nothing.
Right.
Shitty gas prices. Can't get things, easily these days because whatever the hell happened,
Yeah, the
blame it on
shipping.
whoever.
Right.
I haven't had a problem getting anything, by the way.
I've
I've been ordering Christmas gifts. They're being delivered, no problem.
I have to say, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, if the stores are lacking, I mean, that makes it that much easier to get what the hell you want because pull it off the shelf because you ain't getting nothing else.
Yeah.
But
You guys know who Larry Romano is? Larry Romano. He's an actor. He was in Kevin James King of Queens show.
Okay.
One of his friends, like this Italian guy. He is super conservative. I like him a lot. He's good friends with Joe Staz.
okay,
Anyway,
Joe Staz?
yeah,
Really?
yes, yeah.
must be an Italian thing.
Is that true, though? I mean, Staz also claims to be friends with Chaz Palminteri.
It's true because I heard it right from Larry Romano.
Really?
himself. Larry says he's like family.
Really?
Larry Romano told me that. Yeah. So I'm supposed to interview him, but I don't think I think he's so far right that he does, and I'm relatively
Right.
conservative.
Yeah.
This guy got mad at me.
really?
Yeah, because he said something about he was talking about the shipping problem.
Right.
And I said something about the shipping problem, and he's like, fuck that. He's like, I only buy American made. If it's on a ship, I don't want it. Fuck you. Take that shit back, bitches. And I got all mad. I understand his point, but I'm like, dude, relax.
But wait a minute, hold on. He can do himself a favor then. Every piece of electronics that he owns and has in his vicinity, throw that motherfucker right in the garbage because you want to know what? It's not made here.
Yeah,
we don't
right.
make TVs here. We don't make cell phones here.
Computers.
We don't make computers here. We don't make the majority of the parts on the car
Right.
here.
The chip shortage, all that
chips,
stuff.
right.
Because I was like, you want to know what? Better grow wings, MFer, because you want to know what? Unfortunately, that's the way it's gonna go. You can't sit there and say like, I only want American made. I mean, like, listen, some of the stuff that's American made ain't really that good. You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
There's
to
something
say.
about that last name. They're just not educated.
It's crazy, though. I hope Larry Romano's watching this. I would love for him to call in right now. Or if Joe Staz. All right, we got some... Jeff, shave the beard off. You look like a homeless dude that lives in the Hicksville train station tunnel.
Who
Oh
said
my
that?
God!
That was from DiFilippo.
Oh, okay. I thought that would have been like Tim Saliani or something. I mean,
Well, yeah, you're actually going to see Tim
I
Saliani
am
tonight.
actually, yes. I will be leaving in about 5 minutes.
You're performing?
No.
Yes, you are.
Oh no.
Yes,
no,
you
no.
are.
They should put you up.
They'll
I
put you
actually
up.
want to know what the whole thing. Like I said, if I go to support a show, I really listen. I go to support. I don't go to look like. Okay, I'm going to get into a tight pickle when I say these things. I don't go there to look to get a spot. I look to hang out with my friends that I, like I said, Carl is going to be there. Tim's going to be there. There's another Tim that's going to be there. Tim Thompson.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Plajanos, right?
Plajanos, Andy Plajanos. I mean, come on, these people are my friends. So I'm
Right.
going over there to hang out and support them and watch them do their thing on stage. At any time, like if they come up to me and say like, do you want let's say if they say, do you want to do like 5 or 6 minutes? I'm going to sit there and like, no, I came here to check you guys out and top it off. I'd rather see Carla get as much as possible because today is
Yes.
Carla Okerson's birthday.
Yes, it is.
Her big B day.
So
Happy birthday, Carla Okerson.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
And can I, going out to dinner with her the other night for her birthday?
Yeah.
Holy shit, did she look good.
I wasn't noticing the cleavage.
Yeah, where was this?
This was at a place called what was that? Ooh, Salima.
Out here?
Salima?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Massapequa, Amityville border, yeah.
yeah, around there. So it was a nice little spot, but it's like definitely not meant for fat people. I could tell you that because you definitely know that you're not going to eat a lot when they serve their food on a plank of wood. And I was like, wait, that's how you're serving the meals on a plank of wood? I was like, I bring that to bed with me. You know,
Well, it had a lot of cheese.
It did have a lot of cheese, and boy, did I almost like cream.
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese. There you go.
Nice.
So I was like, wow. I actually, when I got done with that evening, I went home, and I actually woke up the person who lives with me, my roommate, and I said, listen.
My roommate.
I was like, you got to, listen, I don't care, because you're doing a whole bunch of nothing tomorrow. You got to get up. You got to make me something. I'm starving. I think the inner fat boy like raged out. I was like, I got to eat something because whatever that bullshit was earlier did not fill me up. But it was a nice place. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Did you tell your roommate that to go there to get you your Christmas gifts? Like she could just get you all sorts of cheeses.
Jerry gives me shit about the polio. Like, hey, you leave the wrappers all over the place, and then you black and white cookies, and just make me your gourmet meal of mac and cheese for me again tonight. I had the dietary check of an 8-year-old.
Does she work? Oh, she doesn't. So she's a home.
No,
homemaker.
yeah.
All right, that's working.
Well, hold on. Listen, let's give it the technical name. She's a domestic engineer.
Ooh, I like
A domestic goddess. That's
let's slow that down. Let's slow that down.
Barr.
That ain't. Listen,
I want to be called a domestic goddess.
goddess is the furthest thing. Maybe a what do you call it? Buddha? But anyways, moving on.
Oh shit.
But we had a good time.
We did.
We did have a good time over there, and Carla was really dressed for her birthday party, and it was very
Any
amazing.
pictures?
You know what?
No.
Not one of us took a picture. But you want to at the second.
Carla's all decked out to the nines, cleavage popping.
Yes.
And nobody took a picture.
You want to know why? Because number one,
Was
it would have
Keegan there?
Yes, that's the problem.
We were distracted by his cleavage too.
But you want to know what the
Was
beautiful.
Keegan trying to block view?
No, he wasn't even sitting
No,
next
he
to
was
her.
sitting on the other end of the table.
She had her close friend who also had a lot of cleavage.
Yes.
With her as well.
Yes, but the whole thing was. But the beautiful thing was, not one of us was on our cell phone. We were all sitting around,
Actually talking.
Yes.
talking, having a conversation, and laughs, and a great time. It was
Very
great.
good. Very good.
It was a really good time.
Big J show up?
No, he did not try from wherever he was performing to show up for this occasion. It was Lou Pratt showed up.
Oh, nice.
So showed up and with his son, and it was great people. And like I said, Carla's friends, Keegan, Tony, and Sallie showed up, and I was there, and also the Minister of Death, who was my coworker, showed up.
Hello, everybody.
I'm here for Carla's birthday. I was one. Are you
How do you want your steak? I'll have it raw, please. It's raw.
Don't even cook it.
Just slice it off the cow's ass and give it to me.
Don, do you think I'm funny? I really want to know. Do you think?
I love Rocco Pearl. I think he is funny.
I love him. I have
absolutely.
no choice because he'll kill me if I don't say that.
Does a great job.
In all seriousness, he is a very funny dude.
Yes.
And
Does a great job with the open mics and the roast battles
Yes.
and all that.
And I do like his look. I think he stands out, even if he's like a fucking school shooter, but he stands out, and I think that's a good thing.
Right.
Maybe we should find out if he was in North Carolina on Black Friday.
There you go.
Hi, everybody.
Anybody see the midget?
He just kind of hovers in. He just kind of floats down. Holy shit! What the fuck is this? It's time to die, bitches. He doesn't just kill you with a gun either. He flings those cards at you, like Gambit. Like everybody gets killed with a funeral card. No!
He just looks at you.
Yeah, he just.
And you just.
Oh my God!
And he just goes. And you're like, holy shit! I prefer to kill you with
God.
laughter.
God, I miss you, Don. Shit.
And,
Yeah.
and Carla, the birthday girl hosting the show tonight, right? She is the best host.
Yes.
she's really
She
strong.
is a fantastic host.
She's a great comic.
I listen. When it comes to whenever I'm on a show with her, she is obnoxiously professional. I mean, down to like you're next. You're going up and this and that, and then you just like when it's time like this and she'll light you, and she doesn't take any shit either. But then she does have the capability. I noticed this because after I went up, she has the capability of going ahead and bringing back the crowd. After a comic doesn't do so well, and you got to applaud her for that. But she does a great job as a host. She does a great job as a stand-up, and she's absolutely amazing.
She's hilarious. She's funny. She knows what to do, and she knows the job. But she's also funny and comes equipped, and plus she's got a vibe.
Oh,
she's equipped in that sense as well. Yeah. But she also she's all around just a great performer out there, and I'm glad to see her really thriving and starting to break through and get it, really get the name out there, and
Kirsten says that Steve Rockefeller does his eyeliner better than she does.
Then we have Mickey Delaney. When Don was in the store, Don should have clicked his heels 3 times and say, "There's no place like home." I would have had to find the midget to do that.
You're coming with me.
I just grabbed the midget. Let's go.
Where are we going?
Like
Holy shit!
Like a football. Let's go.
I really feel like would that be like consider? I can see you doing it. Would that be like a midget napping? Or that other classic line, like if a midget goes missing, do they put him in the back of a bottle of a half and half?
I don't know if I kidnapped him. Would it be like half a charge or a good half a charge?
I got in trouble at work once. A couple of my coworkers, who I represented as the union guy, they got caught sleeping on the job, right? And it was a Saturday. So so we're going through the whole thing, and the guys are denying, we're fighting back and forth. I go, wait a minute, it's a Saturday. I said, so time and a half. So I turned to the guys, I go, so if you slept for 3 hours, did you get 5 hours sleep? Like I tried to add the time, and it didn't go over well, but I tried.
He's like, hey man, it's union job, dude.
I was proud of myself.
We pulled up to the job site, didn't we?
I was union for a long time when I worked in the hospital for the hospitals.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, 1199 union. So I was a union rep.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I was a union rep for a little while, so I know how good if you're an employee, how good the union is to protect you. The union will definitely protect you, definitely help you get raises. They definitely have your back. That's for sure. But then on the other side of that, if when I go to Madison Square Garden, I need to do a shoot, and I'm not allowed to plug anything in until the electrician gets there to literally plug the fucking plug, and then he's late. So you got your talent. Let's say I'm going to do an interview with you or something, or I can't even start lighting you yet with the lights because I'm waiting for this guy to plug it in. I can't fucking plug it. I'm like, dude, I plug in shit.
Try being on movies and TV, man.
Yeah.
Where if you're a non-union man, you can't go eat until they get their food first. You can't do nothing. You sit in a different area. It's brutal.
Dude, when I was on lower budget movies, but still union, you can't do anything. And if you're the talent, quote unquote,
backseat casting.
Yeah, you just got to stay. It was the Bang Bus.
Okay.
I was the driver. I was like, this sucks. Just driving, looking in the rearview mirror.
Like.
I'm like, is she doing what the fuck? Holy shit. They just told me I was driving today.
Damn union, they get all the best parts.
Union guys in the back with a light looking at me. No, but yeah, you as the talent, you're not allowed to touch anything or do anything. All you gotta do is sit there and remember your lines. You kind of feel a little emasculated a little bit. I felt like a little bit like I can't fucking help you with do anything. Yeah. No, you just sit back. We'll handle this. And
that's like I said. I'm sorry because I have been in a non-union environment all my life, and I can't. I'm always let's go, let's get this done, let's move, grab that, let's get, and we're moving, we're getting things done. I'm not waiting on the next person because I'm sitting there going like, wow, no wonder it's taken about 45 years for them to repave the LIE because as soon as they get done with that one section of the LIE, it goes. Well, it's time to start again because
exactly.
I was like, really? Why drag it out?
It's job
because
security.
That's it. You gotta keep got people employed, and I was like, a guy got hired. He's walking around with a neck brace and an eye patch, And no offense, but like missing like both his legs, and he's hired. What does he do? I'm like, well, he moves the rake off the truck. I mean,
I was still actually on the job when I first got my amputation. I was able to do my job to about 90%.
okay.
Plus, I had a lot of time in already, so I was able to, get the newer guys, get them to explain to them what they need to do.
Teach them how to do things.
So you were able to control the gophers.
Okay.
Yeah, go for this, go for that. Yeah.
Or just teach them the business, and
Right.
if they didn't know things or whatever, because he's a veteran guy, so he knows this.
Well, I mean, I do the same thing in my I tell I'm not picking up heavy things or like doing the garbage work. I'm like telling
Steve can just lift it up.
Yeah,
he just looks at it, and everything just lifts.
Exactly.
He's just like, you want me to weigh you something for you? Oh, what? Who the fuck are you? You want me to weigh something?
We actually had to do it. We have an account. It was Pet Supplies Plus. We walked in there. It was the weirdest thing. We walked in there, and I watched like the one tank of like fish pass away. And I was like, "Don't step any further in the store, please."
All the cats and the puppies are.
They were freaking out. I was
Everything dies in his wake.
He said to the manager, "I'll weigh your dead mother." My mother's not dead. Oh, yes, she is.
You might want to check on her.
You might want to call home.
I already got her card. You want to see? Here's a flower. Oh my god.
That'd be creepy. If he pulls out the card. It's got a name on it.
But the one funny thing that's like an inside joke, and I'll let it out to everyone. I mean, I don't know how funny it's going to be, but usually when he comes around and he sits there and he corrects everybody, when it's like, oh, and welcome Steve Perillo. That's Steve Rocco Perillo.
Yeah.
So I'm on the phone with people in my office, and I'm trying to discuss what things that needs to be done so this way he can get all settled in. And Steve's standing in front of me. And I was like, yes, the new hire, Steve Perillo. And he does the gesture. And I turned to him, I was like, not here, fucker. So it's like, there's no corrections here. Here, you're just plain old Steve Perillo.
It's got to be weird to merge worlds.
It really is.
Your work life with your comedy life.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And that's the weird thing with him, because he's working with you after leaving a job that he was working with Billy Geyer.
Yeah.
So he's like making the rounds.
He's a comedy whore. No.
Yeah, right.
A comedy labor whore.
So next he'll be selling heating systems with Eric Haft.
There you go.
I think
Work with
is that what he
Janos.
does?
He's like,
yeah, right, making plastic.
You want me to make plastic with you?
I'll melt the plastic with my eye.
If you dress up as Dracula, the two of us could take over the world.
Oh my god! By the way, if he's watching this, I am so dead Monday morning.
No, we praised him. I do love the
Absolutely,
Perillo. If he was here, he'd jump in and he'd be having a blast. With
Okay,
us.
how about this? I have like
He works for you. He can't kick your ass on Monday.
Yeah,
You really
Yeah.
think that's going to stop him? Let me tell you one of his little things that he does in the shop in my shop. Okay, I had a whole bunch of stuff that I emptied out from my mother's place. I didn't get a chance to get rid of it. One of the things that someone decided to take out of the scrap pile was a meat cleaver. And every morning for, I guess it's like, like how you you ring the bell for luck, like before you go out to do the big game. No, before he goes out to work, he takes the meat cleaver and slams into one of the blocks of woods that we have in there. I'm like,
That's hilarious.
that's his new thing.
yeah, I'm sitting there like, thank God I have an insurance plan.
Is he? How long has he been working with you now?
He's with me for about 3 weeks.
And is he coming along? Is he good?
Listen,
As an employee, what is he?
as an employee, he is terrific. He is great. He is on top of everything.
Does he have to wear a uniform?
Yeah, we have
Dude,
we
I
have
gotta
a school
see a
uniform.
picture.
Yeah, I need
gotta
to see
a
this,
picture
yeah.
of him in the work.
I'll have
Does
to
he
show
still
you
wear
guys off air.
the bandana?
Yeah.
He
Oh, he
does.
keeps it-
huh?
The bandana, yes. No eyeliner. The black trench coat, no.
Wow.
It's all school uniform with his name, Steve.
Wow, I got
Gummy bears.
I would love
Wow,
to see
he's
that, yeah.
conformed.
Yes.
He's conformed.
So maybe he was your inspiration for your transformation here.
You know what?
Yeah, maybe you guys helped each other.
Yeah. This is beautiful. This has a full circle
This
here.
is nice. Are you going to now come in with eyeliner next time?
Let's not say we did, Don.
I mean, we got him to sing about being a transvestite.
Yeah, that was true.
Hey, listen, we're not going any further than that. That's as far as it's gonna go. Okay, I might sing about like some things I might want to do on a Saturday night, but still.
Some things I want to do.
What can we make him do today before he goes?
Yeah,
Jump
I
on-
have to run. I do have to get out of here. Oh my God.
Yeah. You'll make it.
No, I know. I mean, I got. Well, if I speed and knock off a couple of people.
Are they all? Where are they? So they're not performing yet, right? The show hasn't started.
Right,
But it's
9:30.
McGuire's and
Let's
Bohemia.
give Tim a call. Call him up. Let's get him on real quick. Let's wish him luck. Yeah, that'll be fun. Tim Saliani, who's having a big show tonight at
you wanna know what
McGuire's
the sad
Comedy
part
Club.
is?
People can catch it.
I don't
Oh,
have-
also Elizabeth Batapede. So that happened out in Mauritius. So is that by that that apartment complex that's like been getting a really bad reputation lately? A lot of gunfire going on around that area. That sounds familiar. My daughter bought me a taser for my birthday. I have it on me right now. I have it on me at night, and I have it in the car. Very good, Elizabeth. Protect yourself over there in Mauritius. And also, he does eyeliner better than me. Yes, and very good, very good. And thank you, Joan. You know I love you.
Sad part, I have 2 cell phones, everyone, and I don't have Tim's number saved in either one of them.
Wow.
Do you have Tim's number, Tony?
I don't think so, to be honest with you.
Let's call him.
I had it, but then.
I have him on Messenger, and you can call through Messenger if you really want to piss him off.
Well, if you want to go ahead and do that, then I'll let you do that, Don, because I think he'll go ahead and be willing to pick the great Don Sill's phone up versus Jeff Bosey.
I don't know, but we'll see. But I love Tim Sillian. I love the whole group that's performing tonight. I wish I had time to watch the show tonight too and go there and support as well, but I can't. I got to work tomorrow. I work for the one of my side jobs is the New York Riptide lacrosse team out of Nassau Coliseum. So
I want to talk about that.
yeah, so I work for the Riptide. Now I'm doing all their video work, all their full show. So all the graphics on the jumbotron, all the LED boards,
Nice.
everything like that, and I'm also. They get me to do a race, which I'll tell you about later.
That's what I'm looking for. So Elizabeth says yes. She lives in Heatherhood. Is that what you're talking about?
That sounds about right. Like if that's the area where I just
There's a town called
my
Heatherhood?
son-in-law, he's my daughter's boyfriend, but they've been together for a long time. You might have met him, James, Haley's boyfriend.
I think I did.
He's a security guard, and he guards over there, and he just says it's really bad, and there's been lots of gunfire. They had incidents. If that's near the school, the high school over there, there's been a problem with this guy the other day. Was running. He had a shootout or something. He's running through the woods, and they had to shut they wouldn't let the students out right away and stuff. So it's just been nuts. This is like out east in Long Island.
So what you're saying is Suffolk County's going to shit.
Suffolk County's rough, man. Nassau County has like the best county in the world or whatever.
Well, I used to work in Hempstead, and I heard gunfire a few times.
Yeah, but they said that Nassau County has been ranked as the #1 county in the whole United States for safety. It's
Really?
It's number
According
one.
to who?
I don't know. Look it up.
have to look it
It
up.
was just on the news.
A buddy of mine, I swear to God, this is true. Working in Hempstead, not one of the better areas.
Hempstead's rough. Yeah.
We were working right around the block from our garage, and we were running some lines on pole to pole, and I was around the block, and a buddy of mine was on the main strip. We heard some noise, didn't really make much of it. We were making noise ourselves, so we didn't really think anything of it. We go around to get him. He's up on the pole, but he's not moving. He's totally frozen. It's like, what the hell's the matter? There was a gunshot between the cops and a guy right below him.
Holy shit.
They didn't look up. They just never saw him there.
Wow.
So they're shooting at each other. He said for like 5 minutes, and then they eventually sped off and continued on their chase. It was right. He was on the pole, just looking down, watching our thing.
Wow.
I swear to God, that's true. Yeah.
Damn.
And then we had to give him a few more minutes up there. He eventually calmed down. Was able to come down from the pole, but
Well, that sucks that he had bleacher seats.
That's why they call it Strong Island, though, because we all withstanding all this
That's
crazy
right.
shit.
Well, gentlemen, listen, everybody out there, have a terrific weekend. If I don't catch you, have a very merry, healthy holiday, Christmas, and
oh, that's
all
right.
of
We're
that.
not going to see you next week.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
So, and then
Thanks,
Merry Christmas,
pal.
my
Don,
friend.
Thanks for hanging out.
let's
Thank
try
you
to
for
call
having
Tim.
me.
You don't want to be there when I call Tim?
You can try calling him while I get my whole,
Yeah, all
you
right,
know,
let's see if we get him.
jacket.
Let's
you
see if
know.
he'll actually answer this. How come he's not coming up? Tim.
Make sure your speaker's on, because I'm sure you're going to get a really friendly greeting as he's preparing for the show.
What the fuck do you want?
Yeah, right.
You know, like one of those.
And Crompier is probably ending his show right about now over there. No doubt that went very well.
Thinking I'm going to be bombarded by a whole bunch of, like, you know, what teeny boppers.
All right,
I had no idea. Like, I saw a young guy on stage. I had no,
Yeah.
I had no idea who he was.
We were talking about that before, because it's all, he brought his own people, so none of the governor's regulars are here. Like James is over at the at Westbury for Rodea.
Right.
So like all the usuals aren't even here.
Wow.
Like it's weird, but it's a good night for the club. But I feel bad for the waitresses, because these guys, they're like 16 years old out there. Nobody's buying alcohol.
Right.
Nobody's going to get tips. So I feel bad for the waitresses.
Yeah, no, it's really bad when you get nothing but, like, you know, the high school graduates in a room. So
They were stamping so many people, you know, because they stamp you if
Yeah.
you can't get alcohol. They were running out of ink.
oh my.
It's really something.
That's when you just sit there and go like, no, but there's no alcohol tonight.
Right. Last night I heard the parking lot was hardly any cars because everybody's getting dropped off. Nobody's driving.
Oh
here.
my God, really?
Let's see if he answers. I'm video chatting him now. So let's see. Get over here, Bosey. All three of us can be in the screen. We're video.
You have it on speaker though, so that they can at least hear him.
Yeah. So let's see if he answers. He's probably like, "What the fuck?" What time does the show start?
Starts in a half hour.
Okay, so let's see if he answers. Come on, Tim.
He's very receptive on picking up phone calls too.
Took a picture of us. Tim. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
I can barely hear you, but I'm great. I love the fact that my face is covering Bosey's.
I just wanted to. We were just talking about the big show tonight.
John took a group photo. That's great.
Yeah.
Nothing better to do in the green room.
No, we just wanted to call and wish you
Hey,
some.
look who I'm with.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, Mr. Bosey.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be there in a half hour.
Bosey's on his way over there soon. So we got Tim Saliani on the phone here with us. He has a big show tonight at McGuire's Comedy Club. Everybody go out there, check it out. Bosey's running out the door now, and he's getting ready to go see it. So Tim, we just wanted to wish you some good luck tonight. Kick some ass.
Say hello to Janelle, by the way.
Hey Janelle, how are you? Good to see you.
She'll be on tonight.
Excellent.
Should be fun. If you're still out there listening, head on down to McGuire's. A couple tickets left.
Excellent. Everybody, go check out Tim Saliani and the whole gang over there for Shut Up Stupid. Big show. Shut Up Stupid show tonight.
Thank you, guys.
You rock.
Jesus, you guys are really pulling for time, huh?
You rock, my brother.
We'll see ya.
Take care, man. Tim Saliani. Folks, we just called. I didn't think he would answer.
I didn't think he would answer
I'm
either.
glad he did.
And I'm glad Bosey was hanging out. That was fun.
Yeah.
Your friend, the Raging Bull, says, "Hey, fellas."
Raging Bull made it on there. What's up, buddy? That's my boy, John. I go way back with the Raging Bull. Me and him. You know how I was into rap music and all
Yes.
that? He's the one.
Cankersaurs.
Yeah, he's the one that got me in with COS, Change of Scenery. He's responsible for my hip-hop tastes, and still to this day, we talk about doing raps.
My son is into rap.
Nice.
I just was talking to him the other day about rap, and I mentioned you. He had no idea, and he was shocked. He's like, "Don," and then he goes, "He doesn't look like the kind of guy that would be into rap." I go, "I'm telling you, he's heavily into rap. Now, I don't know if he's going to make it by the time we get off the air, but he's coming to see the Late Show here.
Who is?
Zach.
Oh, is he? Oh,
So I
shit.
told him, try to get in early and say hi to Don and ask him about rap.
Yeah, I would love to see him and
So,
talk about some hip hop. me and John did a great song. We actually recorded in a studio where EPMD and Redman and
Oh, wow.
a lot of these guys, I think Craig Mack, all did their records out of this studio. It's in Comac. And the producer, the guy, Why can't I think of his name?
Rick Rubin.
No, he's a well-known. John, tell me the name of the producer again. But anyway, so we go there, and the guy who produced all these rap groups had me and John recorded a song, and we also had Tom J. This guy Tom Jimenez. Tom J. used to be part of a group called the Knuckleheads, and they were part of EPMD's whole circle. And we actually. It's probably one of the best rap songs that I ever recorded as far as production value, all that stuff. And so that's off the bucket list. I was like, damn, we finally accomplished our goal. We had a song produced by the same guy is Charlie Murata is his name.
Oh, okay.
Charlie Murata, the great Charlie Murata, he's a super producer. He produced all the EPMD stuff, Redman, Craig Mack, Knuckleheads, K Solo, list goes on and on. He's just a phenomenon of a producer. Well, he's responsible for the Long Island Sound, that whole EPMD. If you knew EPMD, I don't think he did any Public Enemy.
I was joking,
but he did record us, Change of Scenery, me, John, and Tom Jimenez, and we did a song that's called "I'm Sick."
Nice.
And it's like, I'm sick, so sick, you can't believe this, and it just rocks. So
sick of you, motherfucker.
One day I'll play. That was some good rhymes.
Yeah, you like that?
It was a beat, yeah. And
it wasn't a good beat, but it was a beat.
Yeah, Charlie Murata did. Yeah, he's listing them off now. But yeah, so John's heavily responsible for getting me involved in rap music at a young age, and now here we are all these years later.
All these years later, performing at lacrosse games.
The lacrosse game, the Riptide.
So fill me in here.
So I do video work for a lot of professional teams, whether it's like the New York Rangers, the New York Jets. I've been doing a lot of New York teams, which is nice. I also do baseball, Japanese baseball, and the Nittany Lions and stuff like that. But now I got a side job working for the New York Riptide, which is professional lacrosse.
Indoor lacrosse.
Yeah, indoor lacrosse. It's like hockey on feet. It's fast paced. They call it the fastest game on 2 feet, and it's a fun game, and it's catching on somewhat. It's never going to be the big three. It's never going to those equivalents, but it's fun for me. So I've been doing all the video work. And everything in the show, we call it a show. And then all of a sudden I get there one day, and the guy who's the producer is like, "Hey, Don, I want to see if you would do something for us. We got this thing." So there's a race. It became. I'll start from the beginning. So there's a race that some people might be familiar with. It's called Beat the Freeze, and it's one of those in-game features where we have Tony. Tony, how are you? During an intermission, and Tony's gonna race the freeze. So what happens is the freeze is this guy dressed up in a superhero outfit.
Right.
And what they do is they give the contestant, which is normally like a middle-aged guy, like a 10-second head start in this race. To run from one side of it's a baseball. It started in baseball. So from one side of the outfield to the other.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
So the guy gets a 10-second head start. The whole crowd counts. 10, 9, 8. As soon as they hit 1, the freeze goes. And this guy, the middle-aged guy's running his ass off. But the freeze is just the actual freeze. It was like a college sprint phenomenon.
And a lot of times it's those guys in that Slenderman outfits where you can't see their face or anything.
Like a superhero outfit,
No, not a superhero outfit, but it's just like a body cover.
Some guys might do it like that. Yeah. The original guy, I think it started in Atlanta, was dressed like the Freeze. Like, you remember the Incredibles? Remember, where's my super suit?
Yeah, right. Samuel L.
Yeah, he's dressed like Samuel L's character. So this guy goes flying, and I've seen it. I've seen it happen in Atlanta a million times.
Yeah,
it's always fun. Yeah. It's always great. So now this guy, this producer, decided he wants to do the opposite of that to be funny, and he named it Beat the Sleaze. And it's the reverse where they get what they want to do is they get like an out of shape guy to be the sleaze, and they get a young kid, and they give the sleaze the head start, and then the kid runs and he blows away the sleaze. So I knew about the game, but all of a sudden Anthony's like, "Do you mind? You think you could be the sleaze?" I'm like, first of all, does it have to be called the freaking sleaze?
Right, yeah.
So he's like, yeah, I mean,
Like he thought of you.
yeah. So he's like,
You kind of fit this time.
well, yeah. So he goes, would you mind doing this? And this is on the phone before the game day. So I go, no, sure, I'll do it. Now I got to stretch because remember what happened last time I raced?
Oh, that's
I ended
right.
up pulling my Achilles,
yeah.
my hamstring, and it was the whole full leg was bruised, and I was walking with a limp for a month. So I'm like, all right, and then I got to do stretches.
That must have been tough going around with a limp for a month. You all right?
Yeah, I know you. Yeah, I know you. It's like
I feel your pain.
I'm
yeah.
not giving you any mercy on this. That's
right.
Fuck about your limp.
Amateur.
So anyway, and now I get to the place.
Right.
So Anthony comes to me. This is early game times at 7. This is like around 4 o'clock.
And meanwhile, you still have your regular job to do.
Yeah, I'm still doing my day job plus now the side job.
But yeah, that's what I meant. The job that you do at
At the
the
Riptide,
game.
I'm filming stuff. So I'm
Right.
walking around with like kind of like with Zach. I'm walking around with like a DSLR and I'm just filming.
Right. And then
stuff.
you have to run back to change into this costume.
Right at halftime.
Wow, man.
Yeah, so at halftime is when this thing is, and so I run back around the towards the end of the second quarter. I go do my stretches, and but whatever. So when I first get there, it's 4 o'clock, and Anthony comes in and he's like, "All right, so are you ready to do the sleeves, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah," you know. He's like, "All right, well, here's your costume," and he gives me this lucha libre outfit. So then I'm like, and then the guy who's like the handler, the way it is, you got a producer, then you got a field producer, the guy who handles everything on the field. He handles the cheerleaders, the mascots.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So this guy goes, he's not fat. And so that made me believe that Anthony told him, this fucking guy's really fat.
Holy shit.
So he's like, he goes, he's not fat. He goes, holy shit, he bought a 4X for me to wear.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, oh man, what the fuck? So anyway, so the guy ends up, they pin it. So then as they're doing it, he's like, Don, you know, cause I had a t-shirt on. He's like, you know, you got to lose the shirt. I go, what? You want me to what? Run around with my shirt off? He's like, don't worry, you're going to have the mask on. No one's going to know it's you. I go, you fucking kidding me?
Or drop my pants too. So you go the full Monty, baby. Do it right.
So I end up, so now halftime comes. They got the cheerleaders are all like, arm in arm with me, and I come walking out. Like, I got to do this again tomorrow.
You are doing it again tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
Oh,
wait
yeah,
to
you'll
see
be at
this.
the game.
Yes.
And if anybody wants to come to the game, National Coliseum tomorrow at 3 o'clock or 3:30, I think the game starts.
Oh,
and you
this
could
is
see
great.
me as the freaking sleaze. So anyway, so I go out there and they introduce me, and this is a little kid. And I could have beat that kid too. I actually held back.
Should have kicked him as he's passing you.
I actually held back from beating him. I could have beat him.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm running, and so now I got there, with my belly hanging out and shit, and but the crowd's loving it.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying it. So then as I'm running, you know how they got the dashboard, so I'm running like facing them, and like, and all they can see is like my face. I'm like in this face. I'm gonna do this again tomorrow. It's like. And everybody's just like, what the fuck? So then the kid passed me, and then I turned around and really started running, and then I could have beat him if I put the Jets on.
It's all right, Don.
But
You
I held
spoke.
back.
Yeah.
And then even the
I could have beat him, motherfucker.
I could have beat that fucking kid. No, so then he's supposed to win. He won, and then they want to interview me, and I'm like out of breath, and I'm like. So then he interviews the kid, and he comes back to me, and he goes, "What do you have to say?" And I go, "It ain't easy being sleazy." And the whole place started laughing. So, but then when I left, I'm walking through the tunnel. The kids ran to the tunnel. I'm high-fiving all these kids at the tunnel.
Yeah.
So maybe the sleaze is my next thing.
Well, you realize who you're talking to, right?
Yeah, you were a part of the Saints.
Indoor lacrosse,
Yeah.
the New York Saints.
Yeah.
I was dancing Tony, and same thing. I did that for almost 10 years.
Damn.
ESPN, they voted me, I think it was 96 or 97. I was the number one lacrosse fan. They showed me on ESPN. I was the number one lacrosse fan of the year. Oh no, mascot of the year. I forget. It was something like that.
You got to bring it back.
I did well. All right, so this is the Riptide. A few years ago,
they had a Saints guy do a siren,
Right,
They
yes.
They had a Saints guy come and do it. Like,
Yeah, I went to the Riptide's very first game, and they brought a lot of the Saints out. But a few years ago, they tried the New York Knights.
Yeah, I remember that
indoor
too.
lacrosse.
Yeah.
I think it lasted one season. They were awful. There was nothing. It was bad. But I did get up and
Try to do it.
tried to revive it. There was like maybe one guy who like went to the old Saints games and was like, oh, and I was like, okay, enough of that.
It's tough to bring that magic back to a new thing.
But I've had like when at the first Riptide game when they brought a lot of the Saints back, we were leaving, we were walking through the corridor, and all of a sudden, boom, this door opens, and all the Saints were coming out. They're leaving too. And I honest to God, a couple of them recognized me.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
man.
it was cool. And yeah,
I think
and I'm Facebook friends with a few people who found me from the lacrosse games. So it's like old and new right here. It's like
I know.
I'm like
I feel like you passed the
passing a
torch on to me.
baton on. Yeah,
But you didn't have to dress like that, did you?
no, I did not.
So this is supposedly
Oh, that is awesome.
getting me pants that fit this time. So these
I hope not. Leave it the way it is.
These are like I'll show the
Got to get in nice and close. Yep. All right, hang on. Don't move. Let me see if I can zoom in on that.
So this is what I'm dealing with here. This is me in all my humility.
That is fantastic.
This is the sleaze. It ain't easy being sleazy.
All right, your phone faded, but it was in there long enough.
So I think that
Holy crap, that is great.
If you want to see the race with the sleeves, I'm doing every game. I'm gonna have to do this race, and then I'm doing it tomorrow at 3:00 with a 3:30 game. If you show up there, it's at halftime. Then you'll see the sleeves come out, and I'll do my race, and we'll see what happens. And then I'm going to continuously do it on every other game. Every game's on a friggin' Saturday, so those games I won't be able. But some of the games are like months apart, they're spread apart. But
well, yeah. I mean, and how long's the season?
it's till April.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, it's a long.
But
season.
it's spread out. That's like
Right,
nine games. It's so 8 more games spread out throughout till April. So. But yeah, it's the first 2 games were like back-to-back weeks, so it was a heavy lift.
Right.
But now they got the bulk of the stuff done. I mean, the game after this in January is the cancer awareness game, and that's always a very sensitive one where everybody holds. I'm fighting for
right, fighting for
that
right.
whole thing.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, and then they have Heroes Night, and they have all these specialty nights. So
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so come on out and check it out. The New York Riptide Nassau Coliseum.
I'll tell you, when the Saints were winning, because they had a few really good years, it was so much fun to go. The place was electric. They would come close to selling out. The players were fan-friendly. You can go to the hotel, the Marriott next door. There's a bar there. Practically the whole team would be there every game. Sometimes you catch an Islander. Billy Smith used to be there after almost every game. He'd have a blonde on each arm.
Well, dude,
like,
that's the
son of a
thing.
bitch, look at that guy.
Nassau Coliseum, they took down all the Islander banners.
Oh, really?
They took them all down. I guess they brought them to the new building.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that didn't happen in the new building.
Right.
It happened. I know it's the Islanders accomplished those goals, but it happened in Nassau Coliseum.
Yeah, that's sad to me.
Sad. When
I'm against this new place. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but I am. That area is congested as it is.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. We have the Coliseum. You don't need to build a new place. They should have. Whoever did that just should have put their money into this place, because now it's just going to go to shit. They're probably going to make housing or some bullshit or a shopping mall out of it or
Have
something.
they even won there yet?
No.
The Rangers won there. So
Right.
The Rangers wrote on their Twitter, first New York team to win in the new building.
Yeah, I still don't think they've won there. Yeah.
It's a shame because I love the Coliseum. When I was
Me
standing
too.
there, all I was thinking about was all the concerts I saw there and all the Islander games I saw there and conventions and shit. And
All right, so give me a couple of good Nassau Coliseum memories.
Dude, one of the best memories. I have different ones. One as a fan and one as a like in the business. But the one as a fan was definitely my first concert ever. First of all, I've been there for circuses and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, sure.
So I don't remember the first time I ever went to Nassau Coliseum.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah.
But the first concert I saw was Ozzy Osbourne Ultimate Sin Tour, 1986, with Metallica opening up.
Oh,
with,
wow.
yeah, man. And it was Metallica, Master of Puppets. It was
Right.
before Master really took off.
Yep.
And I just remember me and my friend Pete Soto were sitting there, and we didn't know what to make of Metallica. They just like,
Right. Yeah, they were heavy, man.
Yeah, we're like, what the fuck is this?
Yep.
And then, we were there to see Ozzy. And but it was one of the greatest concerts memories I've ever had. But since I've hundreds of bands there, like not hundreds, but I saw all the metal scene of the '80s, every single hair band.
Yeah.
Another cool, we saw David Lee Roth there, and opening up for David Lee Roth was Poison.
Oh, wow.
So I was always so mean to Poison. So one time,
I'm not a fan of Poison.
oh, dude, one time I'll start from one time they were doing a signing, and we saw at Record World in the South Shore Mall.
Yeah.
And we saw them getting off the bus, and they're all in their makeup and shit. And we just saw their pictures in the Record World, that new album cover. Remember that album cover? They look like 4 girls. So me and Pete are sitting outside watching them get off the bus, and we're like, just calling them bad names.
Yeah.
So we're like, look at you, bunch of girls. Yeah, you suck, and like right to their face, you suck.
Wow.
Like Bret Michaels. Now you think about it, it's fucking Bret Michaels. Like, what? The guy's like, I think he's turned out to be a pretty awesome dude. But anyway,
And
so
the women love him.
yeah.
Oh my God.
But I
they love
remember
him.
like right to his face, like close as me and you are, you suck.
Wow.
And he's just ignored us, went right in, because they were walking through the side door of Record World. But anyway, so then a couple of years after that, maybe they're performing, opening up for David Lee Roth, and we were really close to the stage. And I remember chewing this big wad of gum, and C.C. DeVille's playing, and I took the gum and I threw it, and I just
My goodness.
right in his hair, and he went, and he just. Wow. So then years later, years and years later, Poison came and gone. They broke up and everything. This is in years and years later after that moment, but about close to 16, maybe 18, 20 years ago, when I was writing for the papers, he was performing in Huntington, C.C. DeVille, with his own solo thing.
Okay.
So I went there to cover it, and I got the interview, and he had a tour bus parked on the side of where the building was. It was what the hell, Brick House Brewery or something. I forget what it was called. But anyway, so we got on this tour bus. I'm sitting there on a tour bus with CC, and I was so tempted to be like,
Remember the gum?
yeah, I was gonna be. I'm sorry about the gum, man. Also sorry about Record World when I called you guys gay. And it was a different time then. I'm sorry. But it was a cool interview. It was just kind of surreal talking to him after all that stuff. But yeah, so that was a memory at Nassau Coliseum.
Wow.
Throwing the gum. So Judas Priest there, Iron Maiden there, every '80s metal band I pretty much saw there, and then as a writer, I got to see Metallica again years and years later. I was interviewing Godsmack. They were opening up for them, and and so I was in Godsmack's dressing room backstage in Nassau Coliseum, and across I could see the other dressing room was open, and I saw Lars, and I was just like, "Oh shit, there's Lars! What's up, dude?" But
You didn't walk in?
No, I can't. You get that's frowned on. Like,
Oh, I did that at Van Halen backstage at Jones Beach.
dude, that's a great
1995.
story. That's a great story.
I
But
totally
you
walked
you
away.
weren't writing. Yeah.
No, but I was there as a personal invite from the opening act. and they even said to us, "You were not to go anywhere else. You go." They put us in single file. You walk into the opening act's dressing room, and you I don't know who those people are. I put them on camera anyway. You single file. You're going to walk to their dressing room. You're going to talk to them, and that's and you just stay with them. And I went to their dressing room for like 30 seconds. Said hi to the band. Boom, gone. And
What's
that's,
awesome in that story, I remember you telling me this story, is that you were looking for the bathroom, and all of a sudden you're backstage with Eddie Van Halen, getting ready to go on an encore.
Well, yeah. So first off, I leave the opening act. I go backstage at Jones Beach is huge.
Yeah, it's cool back there.
Really cool back there. And I hung out with Alex back there, Alex Van Halen, talking to him for quite a few minutes.
That's
Actually,
fucking
really
awesome.
nice guy.
Yeah.
Saw Sammy and Mike really quick, but then during the show, and I think they still have it at Jones Beach. These risers for whoever's backstage, their seats are on these risers. They're actually on the stage.
Yeah.
So and I'd seen them on this tour already. I'm a huge Van Halen guy. So Sammy goes into his acoustic number. I'm saying, it's time to go to the bathroom. Go down the stairs, and there's Eddie right there. Nobody else around except for Leslie West. It was me, Eddie, and Leslie West.
Wow.
And one of my favorite
That's when
memories
you wish
of
you
my
had
day.
these freaking things back then. There's so many moments.
I actually swear to God, I actually had one of those throwaway cameras. You use them once.
Oh, yeah.
And I had it with me, and I had pictures at home. Me and my buddy Joe Murphy were up on the risers. We took selfies of ourselves.
Right.
We had no idea if it was working because there's no screen. We just stuck the camera in our faces and took it.
And it wasn't even called a selfie then.
Right.
It was just like, hey, let me try something.
Right. That's exactly right. But if I only brought it downstairs with me, I would have taken a shot with me and Eddie. But yeah. So that's it. My son, I think, is at the door.
Okay, cool.
2 seconds.
I don't know if I ever went to any concerts with John Raging Bull Wallinger. John, did we ever go to a concert together? I feel like we must have, like Jones Beach or something. Andrew Fremder, how you doing, buddy? Hope all's well with you and yours, and you're off and running with a great holiday season. That would be great. Also, we got my little cuz coming in here. Hello, how are you? What's up, cuz? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
What are you doing?
Can you leave that open if you don't mind? Yeah.
So what are you guys doing? You're doing some work for the next act or something? Got your cameras? What? Yeah, come have a seat, man.
Well, yeah. Sit on the couch. Put on some headsets.
Looking good, Zach. Looking good. How you doing, buddy?
What's going on?
Oh, you're gonna sit there? No, sit with Leslie on the couch.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Cool.
Oh, all right. I'm all messed up here with the camera work.
Sweet. I hear a lot. You got that speaker on that camera?
Do I have that? Oh, I have the wrong one on. Okay, so
There we go.
My head's too small for this.
You can tighten it up.
Can I? I don't think.
Or you can widen it out, whatever you got to do. You good?
Good enough, I
All
guess.
right, good. So what's up, guys? Girls, how's everybody doing?
I'm good.
You here for the late show?
Yeah.
Who's performing?
Curtis Connor.
And you guys are fans of him?
I am. He doesn't know who he is.
What is
I've never
Cur-
seen him before.
Explain to us what Curtis. I never heard about him either. What does he do? Because he got a pretty good following out there. What does he do? Tell me about him.
He does like commentary videos and like reaction videos.
Like, what does he react to? Like,
It's different things like TikToks or like weird movies that like suck, and he just comments on like, whatever is like weird or funny about it.
all right, that's
So
cool.
bad.
That's cool. We're trying to get him in here. If he comes in here, we'll see.
Have you guys seen him?
Him and his people said that they would come in, but but of course we haven't
Yeah,
seen
maybe get
them.
Curtis Connor come in here and he could do a reaction video on all of us. He could
right.
react to us.
We can be on his TikTok.
Yeah, we'll be on his TikTok. Maybe he'll come in here. That'd be awesome.
Can he pay my tuition?
So Zach, I heard
Pressure.
you're really into hip hop these days.
Sure. I guess you could say that.
And you didn't know that I was a rap sensation.
Yeah, Dad told me that you're really good at freestyling. Apparently.
Yeah, man. I used to rap back in the days. Back in the I'm old school.
Oh,
You know
wow.
what I mean? So I don't rap like Drake or anything, but I kind of I got an old school rhyme style.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm dope like that.
So yeah, he's already turning on. You know what I'm saying? Dope like that. Well, I don't think he's gonna believe you unless you give
gonna
him an
play a beat?
example. Yeah, I think Don should get
All
into
right.
something here.
I
Okay.
Rick Rock to the TikTok. You go to sleep, but the V never stops. In and out that box, and I'm popping like pop rocks. Shorty be sucking on lollipops, making sure that my rhythm drops.
Oh my God.
So now who the pops be? The VIVE, I'm straight at you like 3D, and I lay you out like a wake. I'll make the earth shake just like an earthquake. Make no mistake, because if you do, you get spanked. And if you get spanked, then you know the VV pissed. Man, I bet you didn't know that I could rhyme like this. There you go. There's your life.
Fantastic.
And
Well
that's your
done.
cameo for
What's that?
You ever go do cameo on cameo.com?
No, what's that?
It's where you can get celebrities to do
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. We got one for your sister last year for
Yeah,
Christmas.
yeah.
So that's
I
my
remember.
cameo for you. So that's $20. I
Oh,
did a
okay,
cameo.
all
You know who I paid? You know who I paid a cameo for, and he didn't do it. He refused it.
Who?
Refused it?
Somebody. They have the ability to refuse.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I
So
did
that's like a gamble?
hold on a
Why?
second.
Well, no,
no
you
idea.
get your
Mandy's
money
call-
back.
Mandy's calling in.
Really? Mandy's calling?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's up, Mandy? I'm on the air right now.
Hi.
Hi. Say hi to Zach, your cousin, and his girlfriend.
Hi.
Hey, everybody.
Good morning.
All right, so you're on the air. You're on TV. So what's going on? You want me to call you later?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
All right, I love you.
It's like, where am I?
So I did a cameo, and it's this comedian that we all know and love. He said, I'm doing a cameo, and all the money is going to charity.
Okay.
So I said, okay, I'll do it, Chris Roach. So I go on his page, and I buy a cameo. What I wanted him to do was roast Jeff Bosey. So I did a thing, because you could choose what you want the cameo to be.
Right.
So I said I wanted to roast. And I want you to roast Jeff Bosey, from Don to Jeff Bosey, and make fun of him for all the lights he puts up around Christmas time. You know, nice little friendly.
Yeah.
He refused it.
Chris Roach refused it?
Yeah.
I am totally asking him on Tuesday when they do the hockey show here on Tuesday.
I was
I'm
originally going to have him roast you, but I'll have him roast Jeff Bosey, and then if he does the Jeff Bosey one good, then I'm going to have him roast you next.
Wow.
Because it's $35 a pop, but it goes to charity. So I was like, all right, I'll do it for the charity. But
So he took money away from the charity.
because you love Jeff Bosey?
Wow. Well, who doesn't?
I don't get it.
Who doesn't love
I
Jeff
don't
Bosey?
get
All right,
it.
I'll have to find out what that's all about.
So, Zach, another thing I want to ask you about.
Yeah.
Please, when you're driving, wear sunglasses or have a shade or something. You got to be careful out there. I love you. You're my little cousin, okay? And if you can't see, that's a good time to, like, slow down, put the hazards on, just slow down. All right? Like,
Yeah.
Hey, that's the Christmas present this year.
Oh, sunglasses?
Oh,
Yeah,
some shades.
sunglasses.
Some really good solar shades. But I'm happy that you're okay. Thank God Almighty, and that you're
Thank
fine. And you got a new car. You're back out there. You're back up and running.
He got the exact same car, same
Really?
color and everything.
No
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
That's like punk rock move right there.
And I feel like I actually like this one even better.
Nice.
Really?
Good.
Yeah. It drives smoother.
Excellent.
All right, so how did you find this guy? You just found his YouTube videos?
Yeah, I guess so.
Have you ever seen him do this type of thing?
No.
Like even on YouTube? Have you like?
I mean, he throughout his videos, he makes commentary that's funny and he makes jokes. But I didn't realize he did actual comedy shows outside.
Yeah,
of,
from what we I just heard this a few days ago. Apparently, this is how he started. He's Canadian, I think.
He's Canadian.
Yeah, apparently he was doing he was playing clubs up in Canada doing this stuff first, and then these videos took
What's
off.
his name again?
Curtis Connor.
It's like a superhero name.
It is like a
It
superhero
does
name.
sound like
Yeah.
Because like the first letter of each the first and last name are the same.
Well, it's a C and a K actually, but it's
All
the
right,
same.
well, it's like the same
it's the
syllable, you
same
get what I mean.
sound effect. We got you.
He doesn't look what I thought he would look like. He's got like a mustache and stuff.
He does now. Used to not have one.
Well, they said they were going to come back here, man. That would
I
have.
haven't seen this guy. Have you seen him?
Yeah,
Like
a little.
backstage?
Yeah, I saw him back here before.
He's got that mullet,
He didn't
too.
He actually said hi to me.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like, oh, he said hi to me. No, I didn't do that.
He looks like a regular nice guy. Like, he doesn't, yeah. All right, well, this guy, he almost looks a little like Weird Al Yankovic.
Yes, he does look a little bit
Yeah.
like Weird Al Yankovic.
I think it's the
see
hair
that.
now.
Yeah, the hair and the mustache.
Well, when we were your age, Weird Al had a
Yeah, I
mustache
kinda
like that.
Yeah.
He hasn't had that mustache in years.
Yeah, I see it.
I forget, what does he do again? Weird Al?
But he does the parodies, the song parodies.
Trying to remember.
He plays the accordion, and he does, like,
Gangsta's Paradise and
Eat It.
Because I'm fat.
Yeah.
yeah,
fat.
fat.
Yeah.
Really, really fat.
Wow,
I'm
yeah.
Spanish. I didn't grow up watching this stuff.
Yeah, but he takes famous songs like, Madonna's Like a Virgin, touch for... Well, he does Like a Surgeon. Like a surgeon.
I don't know. I just heard his name. I know he does something.
Yeah.
That's all I know. He does something.
Weird
That's
Al
what he does.
Yankovic, yeah, he's
A legend.
he is a legend.
I saw him in concert once.
Did you? Yeah, that must have been cool.
He opened up for the Monkees.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, that was a good show. 1987.
Dude, Mike Nesmith, bro.
I know.
You
Yep.
just saw him,
I
too.
just saw them.
Wow.
In October. So it's probably and I think they finished that tour like 2 weeks later. I think it was.
Wow, there's one monkey left now. That's
Yeah,
it.
I know
That's
it's
it.
weird, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
It's weird to see. And just last week, Sallie and I saw Genesis. Phil Collins. He sits in a chair. He doesn't get up. He doesn't move.
Wow.
He He sounded okay, better than I expected actually, but he has a hard time keeping up. It's weird to see these guys getting so old. Like 50 years from now, these guys will be like, "Oh, Curtis Connor, he's so old, man! I can't believe it."
I doubt I'm gonna be keeping up with that.
You never know. You might hit it off tonight if you meet him, and then be like, I love this guy. Well, I'm gonna be his biggest fan.
So you've never seen anything with this guy? You have no idea?
You saw something like 2
just
minutes
here
ago
for
in the car.
Just to
That was
familiarize
my
you.
first. Yeah, just 2 videos. Now I'm a Curtis Connor.
It's weird how the people like have these big fan bases, and like a lot of us never even heard of them. Like,
Yeah.
how long have you been following Curtis?
2 years maybe.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's been around
so
that long?
Yeah, so you're the real deal. You fit the criteria for his fan base.
It sure sounded like they're having a good time out there. I mean, we were hearing a lot of cheering, a lot of laughter. It sounded like it's going well out there.
Right before you opened the door for me, we were literally hearing like screaming coming from like the other side of the building.
Yeah, that was probably the end of the first show. So.
Oh, the first show's ending.
Oh, he's
now?
out right now.
No, it's over now. That music is because the show's over. That's why they're playing the music.
Probably sitting right across.
Yeah,
the hall
he's right
from
over
us.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
But the show was probably ending, so that's probably what you were hearing with the crowd.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. You could almost see his dressing room. I don't know. I don't know if the door is closed. Yeah, the door is closed.
Who's in charge today? If James isn't here,
There's a woman, and I don't know who she is. I don't know if she's. I think she's with them, and I think she's just kind of handling things. I don't know who she is, but she's been going in and out. She's been talking to them. She's the one that I mentioned to. Hey, we'll be in here if they'd like to stop in, and she did. She walked right into the dressing room and said, "They're doing a podcast. So why don't you guys stop in?" And they all sounded. I heard a lot of voices saying that they're into it. I don't know. Maybe now that the show's over, and they're just hanging out in between shows. I don't know if they're going to stop in, but I mean, we're probably getting off the air in a second anyway.
Unless that guy comes in.
Yeah.
But if not, I mean,
and I keep looking over to see if I see any movement, but there's nothing going
Curtis
on.
Connor. Yeah. We'll see. I guess he's on tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's doing the whole weekend here, and then.
This has been sold out for months.
Wow.
And he's doing. This is the last of 3 nights. He was here Thursday, Friday, and tonight, and 2 shows tonight. All of it sold out.
I gotta start doing. We should do reaction videos. I think we should. I want to do a reaction video to Connor's reaction video. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Reaction.
Yeah, let me watch.
Reaction.
I'm gonna react to his reaction. I'm gonna react. So
You know what's funny? Then he could do a reaction to your reaction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some people do that.
If we get him in here, we can tell him about our idea.
I'm gonna react to him now. Let me see.
He's reacting to TikToks.
Isn't that the same one you were just showing me?
Probably.
This is my introduction to Curtis, just a few minutes ago.
We should do that.
That's what we should do. Reaction videos to reaction videos.
Well, they do that a lot now, right? They make those videos of like people their age, like the first time they're hearing Led Zeppelin.
Right, yeah. That's
They should do it with us. First time we're hearing Curtis Connor.
Yeah,
First time we're hearing Harry Styles or I don't know.
We could call it reactions. Don and Tony react to Curtis Connor's reactions. So we're reacting to his reaction.
Reacting to the reaction.
So then we're watching him watch a TikTok video, and then we're commenting on him watching the TikTok video.
Zach is sneezing. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I do not have COVID.
Oh, they're not going to let you bring that in.
No, they're not.
Nope. They make an announcement when the show starts. No photos, no recording of any kind.
You don't have a bag, do you?
You can take pictures of us, though.
Well, she did.
Oh, did she?
Well, when we were in here that
I
day.
don't remember. You forgot?
Well, they all got deleted, the ones with me in it.
We had to come back.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Don couldn't make it. Well, there was one. I think we managed to find one because I remember photoshopping you in to one of the photos.
That was the video I did with Bosey.
That was it. Yes. Hey, Joe Beansy's watching. Joe, we were talking about you before. Oh.
Yeah, I was Joey Staz Beansy. I was telling him about Larry Romano and how you were legit friends with Larry Romano. You're still trying to help me get Larry and also all the other dudes you know.
Yeah, hook us up with Chaz, Beansy.
Larry Romano told me straight out that Joe Stas is like family.
And how does Beansy know these guys?
I don't know. I think Beansy's like family to Romano. I guess they all grew up in the same neighborhood.
You know what, Beansy? Call in, Beansy.
Yeah, Beansy, give us
call
a
in.
buzz.
We want to talk to you. I mean, it's all on a delay, so he probably hasn't heard us telling him to call in yet.
So he'll call in shortly, and then we'll talk to Stazzy, see what's going on with him.
Who's Beansy?
Beansy is one of our loyal watchers.
Oh, yeah?
He watches all of our shows.
He sounds like Joe Pesci when you hear him on the phone. You'll be like,
okay.
Joe Pesci's calling in.
Good morning, Joe Pesci.
Sounds like I'm a little bit.
Beansy.
Beansy.
Yeah.
Joe Stas Beansy. He's a neighborhood guy. You know, he's one of those.
A fucking neighborhood guy over here. Hey, what the hell's going on? Yeah, I know Larry fucking Romano. Fucking known for years. Like fucking fam.
Who you staring at?
Who's making the gravy? I want fucking gravy, not sauce. I want gravy.
Funny how?
There he is.
Funny
Joey Stas.
how?
Yeah, how am I funny? Joey Stas, how the hell are you, Beansy?
What's going on?
How you doing, buddy?
Wow.
How you doing, man? Great to hear from you.
I'm
bro.
doing all right. What's up, Don?
How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I was just telling
Doing
earlier.
good.
I was talking earlier about Larry Romano, how you're good friends with Larry Romano, and how Larry.
Yes.
Yeah, how Larry Romano's a true patriot, huh? He's really gung ho. You know.
Oh yeah.
How do you know him?
What happened was, well, my mom started working with his father in the factory. She was a manager of the factory.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Larry was around. He was selling Amway at the time.
What? Really?
Amway and Avon.
Larry Romano? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man.
That's
yeah.
great. That's great.
Yeah. But I know them for like, it's got to be at least 40 years or better.
He told me himself that you were like family. And
absolutely.
And then he still didn't do the interview with me yet. I'm still waiting.
Yeah, you know what? He's like, I don't know, like hot and cold. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's look. So for those who don't know Larry Romano, he's an actor. He was in that prison movie with Stallone. He was the kid who took the car. And remember that movie
First Base?
Locked Up? Yeah, his name was First Base.
Yeah.
And he took the car out.
Yeah.
And he was and then he got killed.
Yeah.
That was Larry Romano. He's also was with Kevin James on that series for a long time. He's in a couple other. He was in Fugazi. He was in with Johnny Depp. Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
He played.
Oh, he's in that?
He was
I like
Pacino's
that
son.
movie.
Pacino's son.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So Larry Romano's his
I forgot
actor.
that.
He's also. I interviewed him years ago when I used to write for the music magazines. He had a band. He was doing music. He had albums out.
Absolutely, yep.
Yeah. So I knew. I interviewed Larry years ago. He would never remember that. But I wanted to get Larry again now because all the stuff going on in the world. And I know he's a really right wing guy, super conservative, and I wanted to talk to him now. But he is hot and cold because when I was talking to him, he sent me something about all the shipping yard stuff that's going on with the boats. So I said something about that, and he got all fired up about it. Fuck that! If you have anything on that boat, you're not American. I only buy American. All that shit.
Yeah, that's Larry for you.
Yeah. So
You're holding out on us, Beansy. I had no idea you knew this guy.
Well, I tried to tell you that about a month ago.
No,
but
you
don't wanna
didn't.
Listen, you know?
No, you didn't.
You know, you have a fucking mind of your own. You know what I'm saying?
You did not even come close to telling me you knew this
Yes,
guy.
I did. I told you the guy from King of Queens and Lock Up, and he was in Madonna video, Old Father video.
Yeah,
Go
he was
check
in
him
that
out.
video,
He's in bed
yeah.
with Madonna.
You told me you knew Chaz Palminteri. You did not mention Larry Romano.
Him
to me.
also. He's another one.
he knows Chaz too.
I know, and he
Yeah.
keeps telling me he's going to get Chaz on our show, and we're still waiting here.
He's supposed to help me get
Listen.
Chaz too.
Listen, if I was on Arthur Avenue, if I lived in the Bronx, I would have got Chaz 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's good to know. You're not on Arthur Avenue, so how are you going to get him here?
Make phone calls. That's all.
All right, get on the phone. It's
If you get I'll make you a deal. If you can get either of us or both of us, Chaz Palminteri, even if it's like 15-minute, 20-minute interview,
5 minutes
for his show, for my show, right? But I will. What will it take? I will.
Yeah, name your price,
Yeah,
Beansy.
what do you
name
want
your
us to
price.
do for you?
Nothing. Zero.
I will make a cameo video for you, like those cameo videos. I'll do one. I'll do a freestyle rap for you.
Oh, we get DJ Love with that, you know.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes. A DJ Love and Don Silk duet.
A Don Silk original. But
Oh, great.
I would do that for you if you can get Chaz Palminteri, dude. Whatever you want, man. I'll make it happen.
Let me work on this, a little more. You know what I'm saying? After the holiday, you got to give it after the holiday.
After the holidays, that works. That's good.
Well, it wasn't the holidays when you first mentioned Chaz to me. I've been waiting. You son of a bitch, you.
Don't you know somebody else too? I thought there was a third.
Is there somebody else he knows too?
I think there's a third.
There's a couple of other ones, but they're not really that popular.
Yeah, just some guy named De Niro. That's all.
Yeah, that's all.
They're not all that popular. Send them our way anyway. We don't care.
He knows Danny DeVito.
No, not him. I don't know.
Hey, Beansy, do you know any little people? Seriously, do you know any little people?
Like midgets.
Yeah, little midgets.
Like midgets and
Yes.
shit, like the munchkins and shit?
Yes. Don has
shit. Wait a minute. I actually do?
Yeah!
Don has a little fatuation thing going on.
I love
shit.
It's not sexual. I just love midgets. I guess
Okay.
They make
Well,
me happy. They make me
good
happy.
thing I'm 6'4", man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right. Leslie, how tall are you?
4'9".
4'9". Does she qualify, Don?
No,
Legally, she's a midget.
She's a tall midget. That's like a tall.
No.
In the midget world, you're a giant.
Tall.
You're a giant midget. So that's a good
Yeah.
thing. But for me, I used to want to have a restaurant. So I had envisioned years ago. I wanted to have a restaurant that midgets would deliver your food with wheelbarrows, and they just and they would go, and you could see them. And I would have the kitchen would have like a glass wall.
There he is.
So you could see the people in the kitchen cooking, and there's all these little midgets in these big pots, and they're stirring it up, and you could just watch them the whole time, and everyone would love it and be happy, and that's what I want.
Hey, Don.
Yes.
Did I send you the video from Larry when he was in his band?
I think you did. Yeah.
What about the one with Rockin' in the Bronx with the Yankees?
No, I don't think you sent me that one. Yeah, feel free to send that to me. Yeah.
I got to send that to you because when I talked to him, he was like, "You got that tape?" I said, "Yeah." And I got all your CDs that you try to make the Yankees get on board, but it never worked out.
I have his CDs. He had like 2 or 3 albums out when I interviewed him, and it was cool music, and he was almost trying to go glam in a couple of them.
Really?
Yeah. This is like 20 years ago. Yeah, and he was
well,
super
about
cool.
6-7 months ago, he was at my mom's house in the Bronx. He passed by.
Oh, nice. Does he still live in New York? Or is he L.A.?
I think he's in Cali right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like all over the place.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
I used to live in Lynbrook, right?
Yeah.
And one day I was in 7-Eleven, and somebody came in and says, "Listen, you know anybody that got New York pizza?" I was like, "You go down the block," and I turned around. It's fucking Larry. He bought a house right across the street from me.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But
yeah, he's cool. I'm gonna try to get him really bad on you guys' show.
Yeah, man. The Larry Romano,
because I could talk to him.
Get him to do both shows. Get him on definitely with Tony and Sallie on their show.
Yeah. I'll give him another. I usually talk to him for the holidays and all that. So.
Yeah, after the holidays is fine.
So that's how close they are. He can't even bug him during the holidays.
Well, I'm very close to him. Listen, it was hysterical when he used to sell Amway. I mean, come on.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. So I guess that's before his superstardom.
Yeah. Oh, way before.
Yeah, because he was on the road. He was on the track to break, and then I don't know what happened to his. But
he stopped for a few years and all that.
Yeah.
But I'll get in touch with him again. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
I talk to him almost every day.
He was recently in something with Ray Romano. So it was Larry Romano and Ray Romano together in a scene of some show. I forget what it was. Was it? I think it was that show
to remember.
where they played record executives.
Oh, Vinyl.
Vinyl, yeah. Larry
he was in
Vinyl. That's it. Yeah,
I love that show.
He was an episode of Vinyl.
He was in the Red Line. I think was that the name of the movie?
Yeah,
Red Line.
The Red Line. The big red line or whatever with the
the
army.
Donnie Brasco. He was in.
Right.
Yeah, he's in. Donnie Brasco played Pacino's son. He was in the thin
NYPD Blue.
The Thin Red Line. Yeah, that was a good movie about Vietnam. He was
You know who else was in Vinyl?
Dice.
Chris Monty.
Oh, Monty. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Chris
Monty was in
it.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Chris Monty. Oh, yeah.
Comedian Chris Monty. Yeah,
Yeah,
played. He had a mustache in there.
Yeah,
and,
he played the record store owner.
Yeah. So yeah, that was good. There's a good cast going on there.
Yep.
But yeah, I just remembered being like, it's Larry Romano and Ray Romano, and they're not even related.
But he's got that accent, like, yo, how you doing?
Yeah, he's got the real New York accent. I hate the
Yeah, he's got the real Guinea accent.
Yeah,
That's right,
yeah. True indeed.
All right, so we're counting on you, Beansy.
You got it.
You rock, my friend.
All right.
No problem, man.
All right, buddy.
All right, take care.
See you later, Joe.
Peace.
Joe Beansy checking in. He's going to hook us up. All right, so...
should we make one final attempt for this guy, or because I know Zach's a big fan. He wants to meet him.
I see the doors open. I think the door's open.
Please.
The door's open. Let me walk past.
All right.
Oh, you know what? Let me.
Tony's gonna try to
I
make
keep
this.
hearing him. I
Oh,
think
you
I
hear?
heard him.
Oh, really? You hear his? Yeah, you would know his voice.
Yeah, I keep freaking out because he talks.
Its name's Connor, right? In case he walks in here. Okay, I don't.
Curtis.
Oh,
Curtis. Connor Curtis.
Curtis Connor. Okay. Yeah, he seems like a cool dude from what I saw on YouTube. He's got a mustache and a mullet. And he's got curly hair. He looks kind of like Weird Al Yankovic, but I don't know if he sings much. But he does reaction videos, and it could be pretty cool. We'll see if he comes in. I don't know. Oh, okay, cool. Watch your headphones and stuff.
Let's take it off.
See if he comes in. Oh, put the yeah.
They're taking pictures.
Oh, okay. So let's see what's going on out there with Curtis Connor.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll put that mic on too.
And just have them. We can't really see him from this angle.
You can't see anything?
No.
She's so excited.
Oh, really?
See if we can get him in here for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
He's in between shows right now, so it's not too late to come to the Late Show if you're interested in seeing Curtis Connor performing here tonight.
Sold out.
Oh, it's sold out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the whole weekend sold out. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Gen Z's so sensitive now.
Me and Les just kind
Can't say shit anymore. Yeah.
Just got her.
Can't say you can't say if you're a liberal, take a hike. Please libtard cuck bitches. Coming in and ruining my town, fucking my world.
Yeah.
Stupid motherfuckers don't know shit. They just
What the fuck happened to comedy?
Yeah.
That's what we say.
I'm
Yeah.
asking myself for years. Bring back Carlin. Bring back George Carlin. Bring back George fucking Carlin, you know?
Absolutely.
Come in here. Hey,
It's comedy.
Fire was a real
It's comedy. Just laugh.
tell him to come in here. Let's talk about it.
Everyone's so left wing.
Come here. Come on. Come talk to us for 5 minutes.
Hell yeah.
He said no. He said no. But it's true.
Fuck, man. Mitch Hedberg, you know? Fuck, huh?
Mitch Hedberg, he wouldn't even make it now. They would just be so mad all the time.
Yeah.
Even Don Rickles, you know who that is?
No, like, come on, kids. I'm joking.
Oh my god, Greg Giraldo was joking. Fuck, man. He was kidding.
They get rattling off.
These guys know their comedy.
Yeah,
They know their comedy. I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't do what he said.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody just burped. Is that what
They flat out said no.
you guys can't see any of this, right?
No, I can't see. I can hear them, but I can't
You
see
can hear
them.
it, yeah.
But they flat out said no.
One of the, I don't know if it was him or one of the other guys. It wasn't him? Yeah, I was like, come on in. And he's, no.
Tell them we got a live show right
I
now.
know.
We're going live here.
Well, their show starts in what, 15 minutes?
Tell them they're disappointing Beansy.
Nope, somebody's locked out.
Beansy is,
When should we go?
Beansy really wants to see this. You guys,
Oh, they're coming.
oh, very good. Come on.
Out there. That's where they were.
Is that Con?
All right.
Hey, what's up? Come on in.
What's up, guys?
Come on in, have a seat, man. How's everyone
Turn that
doing?
speaker off. Yeah, hey, have a seat, man. Yeah, right here.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Good, man.
I gotta keep the glasses on.
I'm digging the whole look, man. It's got a little
What's
Elton
that?
John
What's
vibe.
that? I'm
you know?
Jacob, by the way,
Jacob,
guys.
how you doing?
Jacob,
man?
nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you,
Yeah,
buddy.
nice to meet you. That's Tony.
Tony,
Jacob.
Come on in, man. Grab a headset.
Hell yeah.
So I heard you out there. You were talking about we need to bring real comedy back.
Let's start all that off. What happened?
Well, it's our favorite. So last night we have a younger audience.
Right.
We'll
Yes.
admit that.
Yes, which is fine.
Last night we had an older couple stop by, and it's probably safe to say they didn't know who we were, because they were about collectively like 2,000 years old, I think, and so they were not happy. They did not like the show. I guess they were in the back, which is great because then we can't hear them, which is great for a heckler if you want to. If you want to heckle, like probably standing, they were heckling, but like mildly heckling, where the point where we can't hear them.
What were they saying? Oh, you just mannerisms like these.
Jake, our photographer, heard it. They were basically just doing the classic thing of like, this is the new age of comedy. I can't fucking believe it.
So you're mocking them out there.
So we were making fun of them, but
gotcha.
And it got to the point where they ended up getting kicked out because they just couldn't handle. They didn't like it. And they stood up during Curtis, he's the headliner, and they said, "You're not funny, fuck this," and then the security guard before they were able to leave, he said, "Well, hold on, you guys didn't pay your bill." Ooh. And then that really caused a kerfuffle because then he proceeded to go, "Well, no, I have a $50,000 watch on. My car costs $100,000. Yeah, these are real good piece of shit people.
These are like true Karens."
Yes. So the guy kind of looked like a foot, and then his wife just and then she looked like a foot with makeup on. That's the type of.
And this happened while you were on stage?
No, this happened. So I was at the merch. I had already gotten off stage. I was just at the merch table, like hanging out, and I got to watch them get kicked out.
Nice.
And he was going off like, my car's $100,000. I could buy this fucking club.
Oh my god!
This is in front of the owners there, and the show was going great, but now everyone's looking at them.
Right now, it's a scene happening.
And it's really good when you won. You beat the comedians when the audience cheers for you to leave.
Right,
they prove their point.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was saying, I got this. Like my wife has a Louis Vuitton bag. No shit, you guys are 1,000. And and then there were. And as he was leaving, he was saying how much everything costs, but he very strategically didn't tell us how much he spends in boner pills. And I think that's where he was really upset because he sees 3 younger guys
that all have stiffies.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, right. Our dicks are hard the whole show, and I think that's where he gets offended.
Yeah.
He's like, this new generation of comedy
they
gets
have
hard,
dicks and I don't.
I can't relate. So that's where we were kind of.
So there is a kind of an age gap thing going on with comedy, as according to these people. So they're saying we need
they need the old
and they're not accepting the new
guard,
guard.
You know when you see people that are like where right away that they believe in QAnon, like that's
right,
and I think that's where the age gap is, where they were like, and they're the people who are like, this is the sensitive generation. You're
Let me just point. They don't represent us, though. We're older, and we appreciate you guys. We're glad you're here.
Because they wouldn't understand what live streaming or a podcast is. That's too new school.
Well, where do I set my rabbit ears to watch that shit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, how do I change the channel? Where's the knob?
Right. But why would they even come to the show? That's what
they were babysitters.
But when you invest $2 million and to have cheeks that look 2 years younger, I think that you have nothing to do anymore.
Right.
But when people are like, they say, "Oh, this is you're so sensitive."
Right. Yeah.
But they're the people that you would be like, "You should get the vaccine," and you should. Donald Trump's no longer president, and they're like, "No, yes, he is."
Do you take offense to people saying that you're the generation that that always get the trophies and all that?
Yes. Well, I don't. I'll tell you, I have enough participation ribbons probably to kill someone, so they're not wrong about that.
Right. But does it offend you when they call you that?
No, it doesn't offend me. It's just funny because I think it's funny to be like it's all about you're the me, but then they're the generation that takes selfies under their neck. and posts everything on Facebook still.
Right,
Like the
right.
reason our generation is no longer on Facebook is because our moms fucking ruined it.
Yeah, we
That's
ruined
right.
it.
We did.
I
And we apologize for that.
But I trust that you guys know how to put the phone up here.
Oh yeah, I know.
As
Yeah,
opposed-
that's the better view.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But that's and I did that all with the glasses on. Like, yeah, we're not the me generation. I have these glasses on.
So for you guys, it's YouTube, right, and Instagram and Snapchat. That's your go-to.
I think
TikTok.
TikTok, yeah, that's the newest one.
Right,
But
that's the go-to for you guys.
But it's whatever your avenue is. Who cares?
Yeah, man.
But it's so funny to watch them get to be like you guys get offended. I think you to tell us how much you make. That's the most I'm upset.
Right.
When
thing.
anybody starts telling you their resume or how much they make, and then they say, I could do this, and then you know that you've won the mental game.
Exactly.
You got them.
And I'm sure you guys have met Ozzy, like one of the security guys.
Yeah.
And
He's
James.
awesome. Yeah,
James
yeah,
is
great
if
guy.
a mob movie became
Yeah,
a person.
He was like,
you said that, not
I'm
us.
sorry, James. I don't want to. Yeah. But James.
We won't be here next week.
No,
We'll be missing.
James like, I got a thing about a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it just came
What are
in
you
right
gonna do?
away. It's just like everybody good, everybody, and I'm like, I've never felt more secure in a place ever. And then you meet Ozzy, and then you watch him delegate with that guy.
Oh, yeah.
And
He's a pro.
literally, he was like, I want to see your receipt, and the guy said, how about I show you my cock?
Wow.
First off, I would love to see your dick and how soft it is. But without missing a beat, Ozzy was like, I'll rip your dick off your body. And I believe it.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
If you look at-
No mess
for
around,
sure.
Ozzy. Yeah.
That guy looks like he's ripped a few dicks off.
He says, I eat dicks like that for breakfast.
100%.
Wow, yeah, so this is crazy. This all happened last night?
This happened last night, but it was a lot of fun because we got to go, it all happened very quickly.
Yeah.
So then I went back out on after and just talked to everybody about it, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, see, that helped.
Well, and then people got to see a unique show, and then but it was a heap
And you
of
don't
fun.
get that a lot as you guys are traveling, do you?
Not a ton,
Yeah,
but
I'm
it's
sure
nice
there's
to
a
have
little
it.
bit
It's
of
nice
it,
to
yeah.
have it every once in a while, just to be like, oh right, we're still
I think it's kind of, to me, it's interesting when new guard meets old guard, and old guard is always never happy with the new guard. So it's
Right,
just
exactly.
always like someday you're going to be older and you're not going to like the.
Right. Oh, I know. It's coming
always
quick.
But
It's coming
it's
quick.
always interesting to see that merge happening, and that was what basically happened.
100%.
Yeah, especially the guys like, oh, this isn't what happened to comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Right. They see somebody like
Yeah,
Curtis.
they're not saying the N-word anymore. What's
Right.
going on
Yeah,
there?
exactly.
And they go, well, we've kind of improved as people. I don't think we should do that anymore as a bare minimum.
Yeah, that's
but
a great point.
but that's also just that's just old white people not having anything to do nowadays. They're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like,
Now they just come to comedy clubs and
Yeah,
complain
and
about
complain.
the young guys up there now rocking the house with
Wow.
sold out shows for fucking 3 days.
We're the luckiest people on planet Earth, but I can definitely feel that coming from myself. I can feel me being I had brain cancer last year, so I'm doing old.
Wow,
I've been
God
doing old guy
bless.
shit for.
Wow, God bless you.
Hey, well,
Yeah,
thanks,
man.
Yep, it was
18 years cancer free
no
myself.
way.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, he's got the leg to prove it.
Got the leg. Right.
Oh, I was gonna be like, wow, that's a great party trick. That's great. I wish I could do that with my brain and just be like, yeah, I still got it.
Take it out real quick, everybody.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I flirt.
Wow,
now.
God
Like,
bless you,
Malay,
man.
you know.
Well, good for you, man. Good
Thank
for
you
you.
very
God
much,
bless you,
guys.
brother.
Well,
I'm glad to
thank
see
you, guys.
you're doing good.
I unfortunately, I probably got to get back.
Yeah, showtime's in a few minutes, but we really appreciate you
Tell
stepping
everybody
in.
where they can find you.
Oh,
out
you
there.
can. Hi, I'm Jacob Sharp. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube. Just type in Jacob Sharp with an E on the end, and you'll probably find it. Or you
Excellent.
type in some guy with brain cancer, and you'll probably fucking find me.
Maybe
So
when there's more time, we'll do a Zoom or if you're in the neighborhood, come in.
Yeah,
and
of
we'll talk
course,
some
guys.
more,
Yeah, that's
man.
great.
That'd be great.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Have a
stopping
great
in.
set tonight.
Appreciate you, brother.
Cheers,
Take
guys.
Thank you,
care,
man.
dude.
Thank you
All
very
right, fun,
much.
guys.
Cool.
Good stuff. Jacob
Very
Sharp,
nice.
everybody. Check him out. Guy's awesome. Guy
Thank
rock.
you. And Curtis was he was watching. He said, "This is awesome." He said,
Ah, cool.
"Yeah, right there."
Come in, though.
No, he
Say hi,
didn't come in.
Curtis. Come to the room, Curtis.
Yeah, Curtis, I will hope you come in here real quick just to say hello. That'd be nice to have Curtis come in. Do you guys, were you a fan of Jacob Sharp as well? Have you seen him before?
No.
All right, well, Well, now he just created a whole bunch of
We
new
just
fans.
met somebody that knows Curtis.
Yeah, that was my reaction the whole time.
But he
I
was
felt
cool.
bad.
He was super.
Yeah,
cool.
he was
had
cool.
a lot of
Very
great
cool.
energy.
Yes.
I dig the look and the whole vibe he was giving. I want to see his material. That's what.
Yeah, you want to stick around and watch?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
see what's going on.
Yeah, well, let's sign off. You guys should go because you got to go in and check in and
Yeah,
stuff,
you gotta
right?
sit down and
I do?
enjoy the show and
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
have fun.
All right.
All right, take care, people.
Thanks for hanging out.
No problem.
No, just give him the name when you get to the desk. My name. Yeah, I told him all about it. Yeah.
All right. Well, good to see you both.
Have
Take
fun.
care and enjoy the show. And then when you see Jacob there, you can say, "Hey, man, I just met that dude." Very cool. Yeah, that was good.
What's that? Oh, the camera? I won't be. I won't be here all night.
Yeah. So, but
yeah, you're probably better off throwing it back in the car. Yeah.
that was good. I'm glad that guy stopped in here.
Yeah, that was
I
very
wish
cool.
we can get
Curtis Connor.
Curtis to come in here. That'd be cool. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you? Huh?
We
We had
Jacob just
Jacob.
stopped in,
He
and
was awesome.
and he was great. Yeah, thank you very
is
much.
Curtis out there before we go? Can we get him real quick?
Good, yeah,
It's getting close.
Yeah, we're cutting it a little bit close.
all right, yeah,
No
no
worries.
sweat, no
But
sweat.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, but I'm glad that Jacob was able to be
Yeah,
here.
Jacob
We are
was
too.
great.
Thank you very much for that. Yes.
Of course, no problem.
That's very nice of you.
Thanks.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
All
That
right.
was great. Good stuff.
That
Fun
was
show.
very nice. Yeah, that was good.
We had Bosey in here. We had Jacob Sharp in here. We had Zach and his girlfriend in here. Good
Beansy
time.
on the phone.
Beansy called in. We also had. Did we have another caller? I thought we had another. Maybe not.
No, I think that was it. And we are back next week. Yes.
I'll be here.
Excellent.
Yeah, man.
I guess our last one for the year. Next week.
Before we get the holidays. Really
Who's
kick in.
here next week? Is that what's his name next week?
I don't
30
know.
Rock, Saturday Night Live, Tracy Morgan.
Oh, Tracy. Shit.
I think that's next week. Let me just double check real quick.
I wonder what the odds of Tracy Morgan coming in are.
You think he would come in here?
I think he might, but you never know. They could protect him and just keep him locked up in there.
December 17th and 18th.
Wow,
Tracy Morgan. So
very
is
cool.
that's next weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Friday and Saturday.
I thought you had something December 17th, but I got to check. It should be cool.
Well, the
I
18th
think
is
that's when Spider-Man opens, I think.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. Zach got his tickets.
Yeah.
I'm going on the 19th.
I got to get tickets.
Yeah, we had to order them online. It's crazy.
Yeah.
In advance. It's
Dude,
nuts.
that movie looks sick.
It does look good.
It brings all the other movies all together, man.
Yep.
It's gonna be
I can't wait for The Flash because I want to see Michael Keaton.
yeah,
Batman.
Michael Keaton is Batman.
Love Michael Keaton. You've been watching Dope Sick?
No.
It's a mini series on Hulu with Michael Keaton.
Oh, really?
I only watched the first episode so far, but anything with Michael Keaton is good,
Michael
man.
Keaton's just great.
Oh, he's one of my favorites. All right, so we're out. So we will be here next week, hopefully with Tracy Morgan. That would be awesome if he joined us.
Excellent.
All right, everybody have a great week. You can catch Don Wednesday and Friday, Donversations, and then Friday is Top Fives, which we're happy it's back. Knock 'em Dead will be back on Monday. Monday, I got hanging out with me, Jeff Skelsey. He's a DJ on Hitsville Radio, hitsvilleradio.uk. In fact, his show is on tomorrow it's either 3 or 4. I forget. I think it's 4. He plays classic rock. He takes requests. He's awesome. He'll be sitting here with me, not Zoom. He'll be sitting here with me Monday for Knock 'em Dead. Right, you good? Anything else?
That's it, man.
Everybody have a great rest of your weekend.
Peace.
See you later.